What happened? Where am I? Am I alive yet?
Stood and stared at it, marveled at its beauty, its genius. Millions of collectors, lovers of film and horror alike, just living out their lives, oblivious. Did you know that the first program was designed to be a perfect human world, where none suffered, where everyone would be happy? It was a disaster. No one would accept the program. Some believe that we lack the programming language to describe your perfect world, but I believe that as a species, human beings define their reality through misery and suffering. However, when viewers of the Movie Canon YouTube channel tune in, they get a sense of joy. Too much joy, if you ask me. You see, the perfect world would dream that your primitive cerebral kept trying to wake up from, which is why this was redesigned to this, the peak of your civilization. For some reason, human beings still found their way to the Movie Canon YouTube channel. This has to change. Look out that window. You had your time. The future is our world. The future is our time. Is there something on your mind?
Watch the Movie Canon.
Hi, you're watching the Movie Canon? Watch Geo.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Movie Canon. I'm Giovanni, and this is Figures Talk, episode number 44. It is Sunday night, February 23rd, 2025, and we have a stacked panel. My Canon Council members are here tonight, ready to go. There's a few figures that were either teased or announced or released, so we're going to talk about those. And then, of course, the games that we do here, Keep Gift to Destroy from Mr. Moose, the guest for here tonight for the very first time. And then, of course, the Fantasy Figure Zone and the channel membership story activities and things like that. So thank you so much. If you're watching live right now, I really do appreciate that. If you're watching the replay, thank you so very much for that as well. But let's go ahead and get started here with my Canon Council, as I like to call them. Let's go ahead and begin with my very first Canon Council member of the night. You guys know him as the one Adam 12.
Since I was 3 or 4 years old, I've loved Star Wars, so we'll keep looking. We're getting into double jeopardy where things really get tense. Iron Man, knowing that the original Avengers are destroyed and the MCU goes down the drain. And also knowing that we destroy Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Oh man.
McClunky.
Woo!
Mr. Adam, how are you doing?
I'm very well, Gio. How are you?
I'm doing good. Loving the energy. How was your weekend so far? Or I guess over now. But how was it?
Great. I'm just trying to go through all the Oscar nominees, as many as I can watch, that are available streaming that I haven't seen yet. And we watched The Brutalist last night. It's a long movie, 3.5 hours long. But didn't really feel it too much. I mean, we paused it a few times to, take a few breaks, but it was excellent film, really good film. So we're plowing through that list.
Okay, yeah, there's quite a few in there, right? And the front runners right now are that movie and Anora. So we'll see.
Saw Anora,
and then,
great film too.
And then sometimes once in a while we'll get a curveball, and there might be some random movie that was not even in the conversation that wins everything. But we'll see, right?
And I just want to say we got 12-inch Moose Dream. I think is this his first appearance
on this show? Yes,
on your show. So I love listening to him speak. He's got that great Boston accent. I lived in the Boston area for a few years. My wife's from the Boston area. My mom's from the Boston area. So I got my Red Sox hoodie on here. Spring training. Hope springs eternal for a great year for the Sox. So in his honor, I'm wearing it.
Oh, nice. I went to Boston for the first time in 2021, and I had to go to Fenway Park, even though I'm not necessarily a Red Sox fan. But I was like, it's kind of historic. It's a legend of a stadium. So
you're a fan of the Evil Empire, I believe, right?
Right, the New York Yankees, exactly right.
That's right.
So, exactly. But Adam, thank you so much as always for joining us here. And let's go ahead and bring in my next Canon Council member, the only one who has an MPA rating, Mr. X-Man Supreme. And the last one is the Brown.
Oh my god!
Stew.
Damn.
So
oh my god!
This is pretty easy, is it not, X-Men? Come on, bro.
Oh shit! All right.
So
Well, it was fun, you guys. I'll see y'all later.
They dip.
Oh, fuck off!
Mr. Dave, how you doing?
The rum ain't gone tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this.
What is that?
Oh, this is Bumbu. This is that good stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Okay.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I learned about this back in 2017 when I was leaving San Diego. A friend of mine was like, hey, dude, you got to try this rum. It's the best rum I ever had in my life. Oh, man, it's so good. Lil Wayne could talk about it all day. That's fine. But this rum is great, man. This rum is great.
Speaking of rum, did you get your Captain Jack Sparrow yet?
No. It's weird because I ordered mine and then I decided to move them on to somebody else. They're making payments right now, and it's been ready to go for a month now. But Ben was able to hook me up with his.
Oh yeah.
And it's still waiting for it to be shipped. So they don't even have that one ready to go yet. So I don't even know what's going on. It's they come in waves. So we'll see.
That's right.
You're getting
I'm ready for them. Artisan, yeah.
Okay.
I had to, bro. That hair and that bandana. Oh man.
And then I like your shirt.
Oh yes, thank you. It's man, I've loved Frog and Toad since I can remember. Man, since I was a little kid, Frog and Toad was my favorite. I read all those books. I read them daily.
I remember those.
Yeah. I love this shirt, man. This is so great.
Okay, nice. As I mentioned this to you backstage that someone that I know just got this shirt this week too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that you have it right now. But Mr. Dave, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. And let's bring my next Canon Council member. You guys know him as Mr. Eddie Money Mendez. Let's bring him in right now.
And I think I told you this when I met you in person, dude, but you kind of look like Buzz to me. Like, you look
What the
like
hell?
a live action Buzz. You have
I don't
that
think you
build.
told me that. You
Oh,
probably
okay.
thought it, but I don't think you
look
told
like
me
Buzz
that.
Lightyear to me, dude. You got
To the movie
you got the
canon
whole
and
look.
beyond.
Right.
One.
Hey, Mr. Eddie, how you doing?
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Happy
Eddie.
Sunday.
How was your weekend?
Not bad. Not bad. Didn't do much. Hung out in LA a little bit yesterday. It was a pretty slow weekend. Like, not much going on, but I actually almost bought that shirt the other day too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw it at Target and I was like, oh dang, I love Frog and Toad.
Is that
I
a
didn't
thing
pick
right
it up.
now? Is that like an anniversary of something?
I don't know. They had like 3 or 4 different Frog and Toad shirts at Target, and I was like, I might have to get one of these.
I think I'm gonna have to get one now too. Actually, now you guys are all talking about it. Watch next week. I'll be wearing this shirt. Mr. Eddie, thank you so much for joining. As always, channel member as well, like Adam. Thank you so very much there. Let's go ahead and bring my next Canon Council member of the night. He has been on the channel quite a bit, so let's go ahead and bring him in here. Mr. Robert, also known as Feel the Burn. Let's bring him in right now. Horror remakes only. Start.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Slumber Party Massacre. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Silent Night.
Point goes to Robert. So you survived, Robert. So there you go.
We will continue to keep you informed as this story unfolds.
Nice. Very nice.
Mr.
Hello, chaps.
Robert.
Hey, Robert.
How is it going, everyone?
Oh, wow. All right, doing the whole voice of Pennywise.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
How you doing, Robert?
And before everybody gets on pins and needles and pulls out their pitchforks and fire torches, calm down. This is not the sideshow. This is a custom I've had for many years, made by a guy named Beto Matali and his girlfriend Lapita. They have a group called Custom Horrors Collectibles.
Oh,
They
okay.
make all sorts of custom horror figures, anything you could think of. But yeah, I bought this from another collector years ago. So I we'll get to that when we get to the subject. But yeah,
Okay.
figure I'd bring them out.
Looks
for
pretty good.
One of our subjects.
Yeah, it does. I thought it was a sideshow when I was like, you already
Yeah,
got it?
me too.
Because it's like I haven't received
That's the
shit.
same facial expression too, isn't it?
Yeah, they did a great job. With this version, it did come with a monster head and stuff like that, but he just sold this itself. So I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
hell yeah, I'll take it off your hands. Shoot, and for a good price too. So yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like I said, I thought it was a sideshow one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, Robert, again, thank you so much for joining us again here on Figures Talk. Much appreciated there. Channel member as well here. So let's go ahead and bring in my last Canon Council member of the night. This is his very first time on the Movie Canon YouTube channel and on Figures Talk. Let's go ahead and bring him in here. You guys know him as 12-inch Moose Stream, Mr. Moose or Uncle Moose. Welcome. How you doing?
Hey, buddy, yeah, great. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
I
How's
hope
your
my
weekend?
glasses hasn't gonna get, confuse anybody.
I'm sorry.
I love it.
How you guys doing? I know everybody here. I know Dave and Eddie. I met Eddie a couple of times. Well, I spent time with Eddie for a few days, for God's sakes. And Dave, I know from the streams. Gio, thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure and an honor to be invited.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it's a pleasure to have
Rob,
you.
I see Rob. I know everybody from the chat. Gosh, you become friends with everybody here. I really like seeing them in the chat and saying hi to them and sending them little emojis. That's my life. Emoji life.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Moose. Actually, there is another Canon Council member here. He was lost here in my little screen here. We have another Canon Council member. Mr. Ty, Uncommon Flex, is in here as well.
Hey, Ty too.
First time you're on here. So how you doing, Ty?
Hello, everyone. Hello,
Hey, Ty.
everyone. I was like, bro, you forgot me.
Right. I was like, and it felt like there was something off. I was like, why is something wrong here? And then
It's like, oh, my last panel member. I'm like, wait, what?
right? Because you have the little screens at the bottom, and I was like, oh, that was it. Moose is there, and then I saw you at the very bottom. I was like, oh, there's Ty. So, thank you
I
so
don't
much.
have any rum. I just have some zero sugar sweet tea. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. That sounds
Whatever gets turned. Whatever gets turned.
Sugar coat.
right. But guys, thank you so much. Now there really is no one else that I know of that is coming here tonight on the show. But thank you guys. Thank you everyone for joining here in the panel. And let's go to the live chat before we get started here. Let's start with Mr. Moose dropping by, warming up the chat, saying hello, community of collectors. Glad to be here. Thanks so much, Mr. Moose. Always a supporter and joining us here for the very first time. And then we have a channel member, Mr. Valkyrie Magnus, says, good evening, Gio and friends. Mr. Valkyrie, thank you so much for joining us, as always. And he was on the show last week, so definitely check that out. And I think, Valkyrie was on the Ben Thomas show earlier as well, so check that out there. Let's see, so you're just talking amongst yourselves there. And then Mr. Robert Feel the Burn, a channel member, says, happy Sunday evening chat. So thank you so much there. 1 Adam 12 as well, warming up the chat. Hey everyone, let's go. And X-Man Supreme as well. Let's fucking go, he says here. So, and then again, just saying hi to everyone here. Go Sox, says Mr. 1 Adam 12. Moose, my man from Boston. And then Jose Plus dropping by here. Moderator saying, hey everyone, hello there, Mr. Jose Plus. Thank you so much for joining as always. Let's see here. Acres of Movies dropping by. Hello and thanks. Does Crocodile Dundee have any figures? I don't think they do. Does anyone know?
Not that
Not that I'm aware.
That's a nice thumbnail, though. That's a nice thumbnail.
Oh yeah, that's right. I just saw it right now. Stacy, thank you so much for joining us here. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I haven't seen one, but I have been collecting as long as.
See, I didn't even think about that. I thought he was talking about me. I was like, yeah, right here.
Right. Okay. Then we have. And then we have Mr. Ty, who will not be forgotten in the chat as well here. Just everyone warming up the chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Ty, as always. Warming up the chat here. And then we have TJ Mike, aka King Churro, a channel member. Happy Sunday, collectors. Thank you so much, Mr. TJ Mike, always a supporter. Greatly appreciated there. All right, so let's see. Acres of Movies. I've got my MCU stuff behind me. Kind of obscured. Okay, that's what we're talking about, Dave there. Let's see. We have How You Figure, Mr. Justin dropping by. What's up, everyone? Hello there, Mr. Justin. Thank you so much for joining us in the live
Casual.
Yeah, Yeah, although he I know he didn't do a casual Friday this week, I don't believe, but I was on his in the live chat yesterday. I'm sorry, earlier today, because he was talking about Stephen King films.
Good conversation.
Yeah, for sure. So definitely check out Mr. How You Figure, Mr. Justin there. All right, so it looks like we're all caught up in the live chat. Now, do you guys have something to write with, like a notepad, a pen, your phone? Because we're going to start with the figure price right, and then we'll start, and then afterwards we'll do the, the first topic there. Let's see here. Okay, you're saying what's up to Mr. Moose. All right, so this again, the figure price is just like the Price is Right. Most of you have played this before. I believe Moose has seen the game because I've seen him in the live chat. So I'm going to present a figure, and then you guys guess what the price of that figure is from Sideshow's website. So we'll use that price. You write it down. Once everyone is ready, then I'll ask you guys to reveal your price at the same time. Then I'll full screen you to note down your price. And as long as you don't go over the price but under $25, you'll get a point. If you're a channel member, you'll get 10 credits, right? And then there's a little bit of a little bit more information about the credits in this stream, which we'll get into that a little later. And then we'll move on to the next topic and so forth. Let's see here. How You Figure says, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all swinging by the chat. Fun conversation. Hope everyone on the panel is doing well. So yes, thank you so much, sir. Mr. Justin there. All right, let's present the first one. Figure price right. So this is the TVA Wolverine. Now, I went on the site, and I think someone mentioned it on Facebook, on the Facebook groups, and for some reason they got rid of the pictures of the Wolverine shirtless version for some reason. Yeah. And they only have this. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I don't think they canceled that portion of it, right? I mean, I haven't heard anything about that, but
Gee, have they gone waitlist yet?
That was kind of interesting. What was that?
Have they gone waitlist yet? Excuse me.
Oh, this one, you know what? I don't know. No, you know what? Well, actually, I checked. I think I checked yesterday, and it said no stock remaining.
Yeah.
If it went on wait list, it would have been in the last 24 hours, but I didn't check today. But do you guys have your price ready to go?
Yep.
Nope.
All right, go ahead and reveal your price. Okay, let's start with Dave. Dave says it's $280. Okay, $280. All right, let's go to Mr. Ty, who says it's $330. All right, $330.
I believe that's wrong.
And then Eddie, $285. All right, and then let's go to Mr. Moose. He says it's $325. Okay, and then we go to Adam, $305. Okay, and then Feel the Burn. He says it's $345. Okay, so far you guys have all different prices.
I feel really bad not knowing since I already ordered this.
Me too.
Oh, right. And then if you're in the live chat and you want to guess the prices, you can do so. You know, they're just going to ask you to not look them up, right? But all right. So you guys ready for the reveal? It's $310.
Damn.
Whoa.
I thought it would be more.
I knew I was wrong.
Yeah, I thought I was shooting too low.
So the closest to it is Adam.
Without going over.
Yep. 305, right? 305, correct.
305.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so 305, 285, 280, 345, 330, 325. So Adam gets the 10 points. So there you go. All right, so that was the very first one.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, 305 has been the going prices lately. 305, 310. You know.
Oh yeah, like the Nice Pools 305, the Star Wars
Human Torch.
Yeah, right. So there's a few of them that are choosing that 305 price for some reason.
$5 must go to Hugh.
It must go to who?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh, I see. The $5. Yeah, I'm sure. Right, it's for the $5. All right, let's start with the first one here. So we have this tease. We don't know that much information, right? But
did they actually finally do it?
So we have the X-Men Wolverine from X-Men 97 Mondo figure. So they teased this, I think it was yesterday, I believe, or Friday, one of those days. So I'm seeing that it's going to be for pre-order on Monday. I'm not entirely sure. So tomorrow. Usually from what I've seen, it's usually on a Monday or Tuesday when they do the pre-orders. This is the only picture that we have for Mondo. But I'm just going to throw this to you real quick, Dave, because I think you might be the one that'd be more interested in this, I would think. But any quick thoughts on this?
I've been checking Mondo's page like weekly since maybe 2 months ago when I saw like a random, thing about this. And I did not check. I'm glad you put this up because I didn't freaking know. They haven't sent me an email. I haven't seen nothing. So I'm getting on that site right the frick now and making damn sure. Yeah, I'm freaking RSVPing right now for that shit because I need this figure. I've been hoping for this figure. I need this figure. I emailed them and I said, hey, look, you guys, I love what you're doing with the X-Men line. Can you fucking make Wolverine the right damn size?
Okay.
For fuck's sake. This isn't Hugh Jackman, all right? This isn't a giant dude. He's supposed to be 3 inches taller than Jubilee, okay? Jubilee is the right size. I gotta squat mine down like a whole head to be the right height compared to her. So come on, y'all. They emailed me back and said, yeah, we'll think about it.
Always crouching. So.
He is, but and it's fine from a distance on the shelf, when you're not really, examining it. But I know, I know. I know what I had to do.
That's all you need, right? Mr. Taya, I don't remember. Are you a fan of Mondo figures or not? I don't think you are.
I am not. I had the Wolverine, the one from the X-Men show, and I wasn't all that thrilled with him, so I sold him. But
okay.
Yeah, I'm not a Mondo guy.
I gave away my X-Men Mondo figure on a stream like this on Figure Stock last year, and Yomo won it, so he got it.
Hey, Yomo always wins. He always wins.
Got that Yomo juice.
Yep, exactly right. Just very quickly here, Mr. Moose. Again, I don't know. I know you collect a lot of different figures and stuff. Are you a Mondo fan?
Am I a fan? Well, they kind of alienated me. I was like, I haven't really, touched on it, because I've been looking, sometime when I first started getting into 1/6 again, I saw a notice what Mondo at first, but then I kind of backed off because of so many, all the seams you see and all the ratchets. But I already have those kind of figures, but just a little bit smaller, and 1/6 or 1/7 or 1/12, whatever. And but I, recently I did get some Mondo. I got that, the deluxe version of McCready from The Thing, McReady, Kurt Russell, and it's not a bad head sculpted, but it's still. Because that's like their first attempt, I think, at a real person. I believe. I don't know what other. I don't know how. I'm not that familiar with Mondo. I know they do a lot of X-Men and Marvel stuff, and they do a lot of timed editions. So I got a timed edition of that, and I have that. And I did order Rogue, the variant version of that, and so. But they kind of annoyed me. They want me to tell you that story. Mondo was. Sent me the McCready in August, and by Labor Day, beginning of August, like August 6th, and by Labor Day, I still hadn't had it. So I reached out and to them and to DHL, and then I noticed on the DHL website that Customs got their hands on it. It's getting really frustrating. So I had a Tuesday off, and I called. And I found out where it was hanging around because it looked like it was going to go back to China. So I called. So I found the number for U.S. Customs in Cincinnati, and And I talked to someone there, and they looked into it, and they said, "Yeah, we have to return it back to China because Mondo / Funko, who owns Mondo, just said they did some kind of some funky things. We're trying to save on duty. This is back in September now." After Labor
I
Day.
think I remember you posting something on Facebook. I think I remember you writing something about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I probably mentioned it in the chat or something like that.
Yeah, I think you did. Are you planning? You're not planning on getting this one though, right? This Wolverine.
I don't think I'll be getting that one. I have the brown suited Hot Toy Hono.
Oh, that's right.
So that's
Okay.
fine. That's all I really need, and so I'm happy without it. And I did order one thing from Mondo recently because I don't think Hot Toys will ever make that Clayface, and I got the exclusive edition of the Clayface with that Batman poking out of his chest.
Right,
I said that'll go well with any of my animated things. My third-party animated, I have a couple of those right now. I have the Dark Hero from S Hero, and I have the Shadow Hero from S Hero, and I like them. People complain about the neck being a little bit long, but I'm happy with them right now. Someday I'll probably trim it down if I get that crazy about it. But
anyone else have any thoughts on this Wolverine? We just have this one picture. We'll probably have more pictures next week, I'm guessing. But any other thoughts, guys? Anyone else?
How different will this be from the other one?
What was that again?
How different will this be from the other one?
The other one was a different sculptor. They basically did the first yellow suit, then they did their brown suit, then they did that exclusive where they made like the little package where he's on the bed with the photo and that weird little pillow, and then they got a new guy to start sculpting that whole line. So every figure in that line is sculpted by the same guy except for those original two Wolverines. So that's why I've been waiting for this one, because I want that continuity there, That and that first one, I don't know, like just all the reviews that I saw on it, it had some issues, it seemed like. I'm not a fan of the claws on that one, how they did those. They've been doing better with like their last Logan figure that they did. That was really good. So I've got high hopes for this guy. I'm really looking forward to this dude.
Okay. All right, guys. So did you have any thoughts? Oh no, I thought some of you guys were going to say something. All right, guys. So if you don't have any other thoughts on this one right here, like I said, we'll probably get more pictures next week. I'm guessing it's going to go on pre-order the next 48 hours, maybe, I'm guessing. But let's go into the next figure price right. So if you guys are ready, we have the second one here. So far, Adam is in the lead with 10 credits, which will go to his character. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. So we have Professor Hope from Endgame. So same thing, it has to be under $25, but it cannot go over. So as soon as everyone's done, let me know. I'll show you guys the price, or you guys show me your price, and then I'll reveal what the price is. And again, everyone who's in the live chat, if you want to guess the price, you can do so. We'll just ask you not to look it up. All right, everyone's ready?
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go. So go ahead and reveal your price, and then I'll start with Robert this time. Feel the burn. He says it's $275. All right, $275. Feel the burn. Okay, let's go to Adam. Adam says it's $375. $375. Then let's go to Mr. Moose. He says it's $385. $385. And then we go to Eddie. $355. Okay, and then we go to Dave. I'm sorry, we go to Ty. $270. I'm sorry, Ty. I keep skipping you for some reason. I don't know why.
This is not my night.
because I was like, it's Dave, and I was like, wait, no, Ty's right there. X-Man, he says 290. All right, there you
I'm
go.
starting to feel a certain type of way.
I hope not. It's not. It is not on purpose. I swear to God.
Oh man.
All right, there you go. So I got you guys' prices there. All right, let's see.
I don't know what the prices were like when this guy was announced.
I don't either. I'm just guessing.
I got mine on eBay, so I paid less than retail.
And I figured this one would be a little more difficult because it's been out for a while, right?
Yeah.
So I'm still going based on what Sideshow is showing, because even if you go there now, it'll give you a price, and that's the one that I'm relying on. Mr. Valkyrie Magnus is just, he's saying it's 380. That's what he says there. We have VFG movie reviews
from Pop Culture.
From Pop Culture, you said?
Yeah, like $200.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, well, we'll see. I don't think that's the price, but
nice.
VFG movie reviews, Mr. Tim.
What's up, VFG?
Hi, boys. Hello there, Tim. Thank you so much for joining us. He was in my last horror talk episode, and you were with him. You were in the same stream there, Robert. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Tim. Thank you so very much there. Yeah, definitely check out his channel, BFG Movie Reviews, and he has an Instagram as well. Okay, so I got you guys' prices there. Let's go ahead and reveal what it is. 380.
Bless America, I was wrong.
380. All right.
That feels like a lot for back then.
Oh, yeah.
So the one closest again is Mr. Adam. So he has another 10 credits. So he has 20 credits for his character tonight, and we still have 2 more figure price rates tonight. All right. So thank you so much there, guys. Let's move on to the next one here. The next
Lucky
one
tonight.
here. We have the release of the Pennywise from the It TV movie, the Tim Curry version. $285. It is now waitlisted. I just found this out a couple of days ago. I thought it was still available, but it's waitlisted now. And opening up the TV movie figure file, the TV movie aired on from November 18th to the 20th, 1990 on ABC. Rotten Tomatoes scored 68% of the critics gave it a positive review of 25 reviews, and 64% of the audience gave it a positive review out of 100,000 submissions. This figure was announced or was up for pre-order on March 7th, 2024. So it was a little under a year, and it was released. Yeah, I was excited for this. I wanted this Pennywise. I pre-ordered him, paid him off a while ago. Now I'm just waiting for the notification that it's going to be sent to me. I have the other Pennywise, the Bill Skarsgård from It Chapter 2, the Hot Toys version. So we got this one here now. I did get to meet Tim Curry in person at a CreepyCon. I think it was in 2023. He was in a wheelchair because he had a stroke, I think, in 2012.
Yeah, he's always been.
So I met him, but he kind of, because I went with someone else to meet him, and I guess I didn't really get down to the eye level with him. I was standing, and so he was kind of talking to the other person, not so much to me, but yeah, very, very nice guy there. And I still don't know which Pennywise I like the most. I kind of like both for different reasons. I never read the book. I know it's a lot more graphic, it's a lot more violence, a lot of more crazy stuff happening in the book.
Yep.
It's like a 1200 page book. It's a fat book.
Read it twice.
And damn, twice. Damn. So I liked it. I kind of do like the movies versions better, the most recent ones, but I do like Tim Curry as Pennywise, among other characters that he's done. But let's throw this to you, Mr. Robert, since you have your custom there. What are your thoughts there?
Sideshow always does great jobs with their horror line. I mean, almost every figure I have from Sideshow of their horror stuff, it's been great. But aside from a few nitpicks here and there, but overall, the likeness and everything, it is really great. And D Knight really sold this to everyone, because I'm just wait a minute, it's already on waitlist. I'm damn it. because I was planning on getting this. But however, funny story today. I was talking with Jose Plus, and we were talking about I got my Captain America yesterday, and he was like, yeah, I wanted to buy it, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I wanted to get the Tim Curry Pennywise, and so I kind of enabled him to get the Captain America, and then he told me like there's one on Off the Racks since it's not available on Sideshow. So I went ahead and put down my deposit, and now I'm getting him too, because I'm doing the same thing that I'm doing with my Skarsgård. Have him in 2 looks, one in his regular mode and one in his monster mode. So this is the purpose of buying the Sideshow one, because that monster head is just damn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That like
I think
arms coming, reaching out for you, and just taking a picture of that. Ooh, just shivers.
Yeah, because I think you mentioned something that you
really
wanted
great
the monster one, right? Yeah, because you wanted the monster one, that head scope. Yeah. All right, you guys can hear me okay, right? There's no because I feel like it's a little bit of lag on my part. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
I can hear you
All right.
fine.
Any other thoughts there? Robert, on this figure here?
No, not really. I mean, I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with Jack Torrance, and then I guess they're doing another Evil Dead 2 figure, and I have the Evil 2 Ash from way back when, so I'm kind of curious what they're gonna do. Hopefully they do a seamless body, because the other one was just jointed. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Mr. Tim, VFG Movie Reviews, he says a little off in the face on that fig. He says, I think it looks like Tim Curry. I think it looks pretty good.
I'm not seeing no offness there.
And in my opinion, I mean, it looks pretty good to me. Eddie, any thoughts on this figure? I know you're not a huge horror fan, but what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I was tempted to get it actually. I'm not a horror fan. The only I don't get a bunch of horror stuff. I do like horror movies, but I don't like to collect them. This movie scared the shit out of me as a kid, so there's something nostalgic about that. And I think it looks amazing. To me, from what I've seen collecting, I've only been collecting 6 scale for 6-ish years now. So since I've started collecting, I feel like this is the best Sideshow figure I've ever seen. I think they nailed it perfectly. I think it's dead on. So I like it a lot. I'm tempted. I think I'm gonna pass though, just because it wouldn't go anywhere. If I got it, it would be one of those figures that I pull out for Halloween, put it on the fireplace mantle or something, just to have as a Halloween decoration. I do like to buy stuff for that, but this is pricey just to have as a Halloween decoration. But it would be cool. So maybe if I came across one, that would be my thought. But yeah, I think it's amazing. I think this is a sign that they're doing better, and I love the boxes. The boxes are really
cool. The VHS.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really love
their
boxes. I was kind of doing that, Eddie, when it comes to the horror figures, because I kind of justify them. You kind of justify them by using I'm going to use them for Halloween decor. Decorations. I throw a Halloween party each year because my birthday's in October, so I throw a Halloween party.
Oh, nice.
And then I do games too on my birthday party thingies or whatever. But
my invitation got lost last year, I think.
it was definitely lost. Yeah. So I have a little display of just Halloween, and I'm starting to get some 1/6 figures, and then when I realized, because I went last year to what's that Halloween place? Spirit
Halloween.
Spirit.
Oh yeah.
Spirit Halloween. I went to Spirit Halloween, and then the animatronics there, they're huge, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I saw the price, and I was like, how the hell is this cheaper than a 1/6 figure?
Yeah.
That I'm getting for my Halloween display.
Real shit, dude.
I was like, I really need to reconsider some of that shit. But it's I mean, there's still the space issue, right? It's still that shit's cheaper than a figure.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of funny.
That is crazy.
But let's see, Moose. Any thoughts on this
Yes,
figure here?
Well, I have no desire to get it. I wasn't a fan of that mini series. Now, I'm really probably the oldest one here, and I saw that mini series when it showed live or whatever when it premiered on CBS as a 2-part miniseries with Richard Thomas. In the main, I think the main lead, he was probably the biggest star. Tim Curry wasn't that well known, but Tim Curry did an amazing job. But I'm trying to remember because it was like 40 years ago that miniseries, correct?
Came out in 1990.
Yeah, 1990.
It was 91.
Well, okay, it was 30 years ago.
35 years ago.
Well,
Or 1990. It was 1990.
I was like an adult. I was a full adult. So whatever you guys saw when you were kids, probably, but I was a full adult when I saw it. And I'm trying to remember, how did it end? Are we going to spoil it for somebody by saying how it ended? Did it end with Pennywise being a spider?
Yeah.
Yes, I think there was. Yeah.
But it was like a spider.
I said, what? It kind of like ruins it for me. Like, he's a spider? How is he a spider? I mean, I don't know I haven't read the book, but he's a he's a spider creature. I guess he's an alien. I don't know. It just seemed like all of a sudden a joke.
Spider-Man.
I just didn't care. I mean,
well,
he's not even.
Okay. Well, coming from a literal perspective, in the books, like the Dark Tower series, Pennywise is from that universe.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah. And then isn't there like a turtle that like defeats Pennywise or something?
Like years ago.
Yeah, the turtles is an arch
nemesis. It starts with an M. Ultron, something like that.
Yeah, it's weird. I heard it's weird. There's like some like space turtle that like could defeat Pennywise or some shit like that. So it gets a little.
Well, I know from the
crazy.
The new movie that Pennywise is an alien. I know that. I think it was mentioned in the new movies. But I'm not crazy about the old Pennywise, or that we as something entertainment. But I did see all of them. But I just can't say I'm diving into their figures. But it looks very colorful and beautiful, and all all the head sculpts. It looks like the character. Tim Curry did a great job. But that's not gonna. It's not for me.
Okay, yeah.
I buy enough stuff. Gosh. I buy too much stuff.
Oh, we know that.
Hey, Robert.
I get Artisan Joker waiting for me. Oh, I ruined it for him. Yeah, Artisan Joker's in the other room. I gotta take care of that tomorrow. And I also got Mark II of Iron Man still waiting for me to open. And I get an in-art Batman, the Batman all-in coming. I found that for a reasonable price recently.
Yeah,
and that being shipped. I should get that by the end of the week.
We're gonna talk about your enormous collection, Moose, in a bit. But Adam, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, Robert, is Pennywise supposed to be? You said it's tied into some of Stephen King's other works. Is he supposed to be Randall Flagg, who's the bad guy from The Stand and Dark Tower?
No, Randall Flagg is just his own character, the Dark Man. And Pennywise is like an interdimensional alien, basically, landed on Derry, Maine. And I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll explain it in the TV series that's about to come out. So, I mean, maybe they'll go into backstories about him. So, okay. But it explains it in the book too. So, yeah.
I read the Dark Tower. I didn't read the. I didn't read it.
I tried to read it, but I always got distracted, so I just never finished it. It's like I don't know how many pages, but it's like 1,100 pages, 1,200 pages around there.
Yeah, like around 1,100 pages.
Yeah, and I had it for like a year, like near my bed, and it's like I just got distracted and never finished it. But
it's a good read. It's very visceral, visceral, very like graphic. And there's this one scene that they never showed in either of the miniseries, which is for good reason. Mm-hmm. And
I know
what we know the scene.
I know who I'm talking
we
about.
know the scene. Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about.
I know it.
Yeah,
we will not go into that, but I know what you're talking about.
that's too much to go into.
It is.
It
really is.
Yeah. We don't want to be on any lists over here.
Exactly. Tim says VFG movie reviews that it's in the book. I think he's talking about the turtle, I believe. And then TJ Mike says, I remember watching that CBS Sunday night. And he's saying no, I think related to the character that you asked for.
I remember it was ABC.
About. I don't know. I think because I looked it up and I think I saw ABC, unless they took the rights later. I don't know, but
well, it probably depends on which region you're in too.
Oh, that might be the case too. Like it may be licensed.
Yeah,
right.
Probably too.
We have Press X to continue dropping by. The book is fantastic. Thank you so much, Press X.
Hey.
I haven't seen you in the live chat before, so thank you so much for joining. I know I saw you on the Ben Thomas show, and I think I've seen you on Leo's stream. So thank you so much for joining us here tonight. And quite thick, he says, yes. And provocative. What does that say?
Provocative.
Provocative.
Provocative. Okay, there you go.
That scene, yeah. Very provocative.
Then we have Mr. Jazzy saying, "Evening Geo, I cannot fucking wait for this Pennywise." Yes, definitely, Mr. Jazzy. Thanks very much. There, not a Star Wars figure, so yeah, that would be your reaction there, right? Thank you so much, Mr. Jazzy. All right, so let's see, Ty. Any thoughts on this Pennywise?
I was definitely an adult when it came out, I guess, but I didn't know anything about it. So like, I've never seen it, but just based as a figure, I think he's a pretty cool looking figure. And they're tempting when I'm always tempted by cool looking figures. 1990, I was definitely an adult. But like, I always have misgivings when it comes to Sideshow and the bodies they use. Hopefully the bodies have improved. I didn't have any plans on getting this, but I do think it's a pretty cool figure. Like I wouldn't mind if I found it for a discounted price.
Ty, I had the same misgivings. I got David from the Lost Boys at the end of the year, and it's a solid figure. It's definitely a good figure. But I have some Star Wars figures, Sideshow figures from before Hot Toys started producing, and the bodies in those aren't great.
I had a Boba Fett just flopping around.
Oh wow,
his legs just flop.
Sideshow pays more attention to their horror figures more than any other IP. So
it seems that way.
Yeah,
they seem to sell.
Every horror figure they do is great.
Because all
I've heard stories about the Star Wars figures not being the greatest.
I've heard that. Because those sell, right? Because I think like all of them are waitlisted. Because I wanted the Ghostface one. That's waitlisted. I did eventually got the Freddy because they did a reissue, and then the Jason. I never really liked the what do you call it from Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Leatherface.
Leatherface.
Because it has the joints that it kind of takes me out of it. But and it's like $240. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
I would love Freddy if I could.
It was
get
the
a
wearing human
hand
flesh
one.
for me. I mean, joints be damned.
But any other thoughts, guys, on this Pennywise Sideshow release? Okay. One question about that. When Sideshow releases figures, they don't have like blogger photos, right? Because I couldn't find any anywhere because they don't do them like that, right?
They do a video.
Yeah,
and that's what I was showing, right? Because I was like, I really wanted to show like the photos, like Hot Toys and even like in art, they show like the final product, and it's like it's a video, which is cool, but I would like to see photos.
You could look at Dean Knight's.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, he.
Oh, you know what? I did see that, but
it's like
I did see that. They look amazing. But I saw them too late, and I was like, because I like to ask the person who.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want to go and post it on my thing without even telling them, right? We're even asking them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did see that.
Speaking on Dean Knight, I mean that's a good benchmark, I think, for the quality of the figure. Because that guy, he don't hold back. He will rip some shit the fuck apart. And
very true.
And you will not agree with it sometimes. A lot of times, probably. But he was glazing the hell out of this figure. So, if he's on its nuts, then it's good.
Those photos were good because he was using the base, I think, from the Hot Toys sewer, I think.
Yeah.
So he was using that. And I was
too.
like, I have that one too. So I was like, I may just use that as well. But
yeah, I'm stealing his idea of putting that normal head, put it in the sewer. Yeah, and have that.
That looks so good.
Stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks
Yeah,
so
doing
fucking good.
Press X is saying, I love their. What was that?
Is Dave getting it? Who's getting it?
Oh yeah, I'm getting it.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And
this will be my only horror figure, probably.
What?
Rob, are you getting it?
Yep, I'm getting it. Yep, this will be my.
Okay.
It'll be my second one. So yeah.
Yep. So it's a few of us. A few of us are getting it. Press X says, I love their Michael Myers. I have him too. That was my first one. I do love that Michael Myers figure, the sideshow one. I think there's some other ones. I think Jose has one that's Trick or Treat made, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I have the sideshow one, and I really like that Michael Myers. And then I had Nick Castle signed the base of my figure, and he held it.
Oh, for real?
That's the guy who he held the figure for the little movie canon intro. So he's holding the figure, and he is Michael Myers holding the Michael Myers sideshow figure as he does little intro. So I was like,
from part 2.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, there you go. So as I said, I'm getting it. So he's getting that. Yeah, definitely. Great figure. Except the glasses that come with the little ghosts, the little sheet. It comes with little glasses that you could put on. That shit breaks immediately when you touch them.
Really
That's
does.
what happened. That's what happened to mine. They broke already. So, let's see. Any other thoughts, guys, before we move on to the next one real quick? Okay, so I'm gonna do this channel membership situation. Okay, I asked you guys in the group chat, the members, to choose between 1, 2, or 3. It's gonna either, if you didn't give me 2 sets of numbers, I'm gonna count it as Figures Talk as well, because you gave me one for the Met Report. So for the members, when it comes to the credits, the first one to earn 3,000 credits will get a $25 gift card to either Sideshow or Amazon. So that's where some of the credits come into play. I'm going to do more of that. I'll say, whoever gets, the next, I don't know, who gets 5,000 credits or whatever, then I'll give you guys something, or I'll do something for the channel member who does it. So that's where some of the credits come into play. I asked you guys if because you are either in your horror simulation or you're in the Matrix simulation. So I asked you 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to select one member like I did yesterday on the Met Report. So I'm going to pick one. Whoever wins the little race, then their character moves forward. And then we'll see what happens. Something that I didn't mention before, which I probably should have mentioned, is that because these characters that you are part of in the membership, you created a character, you name your character, you have credits for it, you selected simulations to be in them, horror, Matrix, later Star Wars, and so forth, Gotham City, MCU, stuff like that. Your character could be injured and your character could die. If your character does die, you just have to create another one, but then you're going to lose all your credits. So it really depends on the choices that you make. Kind of like choose your own story or choose your own adventure, or kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, kind of in a way, right? Which I've actually never played myself, but so that's what I asked you guys here. So you guys selected that. So let me go ahead and do the little race here. All right, so let's see here. The channel members. Actually, let me show those. Let me show that first. So let me go and show that right now. So we have the channel members. Thank you so very much for joining, guys, for entering the Canon Matrix. We have Mr. Yomo, Collector Joey, Aaron Collects, and then we have is this thing like really slow, huh? Hold on. Alice and King Churro, TJ Mike, also a channel member, Matthew, and then we have Feel the Burn, also a channel member, Robbie, a channel member, and then we have 1M12, also a channel member, Valkyrie Magnus, and then of course we have Mr. Eddie, also a channel member. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. And let's do the little game here right now here. So let me show it real quick here. Hold on a second. All right, hold on a sec.
And as far as Mondo goes, I only have one Mondo figure, and that's when they did Creature from the Black Lagoon. I actually have that figure.
Oh, I've seen that.
They were going to, yeah, and I thought they were going to go back to doing Universal Monsters, but I'm like, well, Cosmic Class is doing it now, so I guess they kind of gave up. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Seen the one that you have there. All right, let's start, guys. So here are the channel members. Let's start that right now. So again, this is not for a prize or anything. It's just for your character to move forward with the storyline and see what happens to your character. You could also win actual gift cards, like real gift cards, depending on what you choose. Sometimes it'll be $5, $10, $25, $50. Those gift cards are going to be scattered around different simulations, depending on what you choose and things like that. But let's see. If some of you guys did not choose anything, I'm going to have the live chat choose them for you. But we have TJ Mike. So TJ Mike was selected here. TJ Mike, if you happen to still be in the live chat right now, I don't know if I got your number. Let me just double check if you did. Oh no, you did. Okay, so there goes TJ Mike. His character is going to move forward here. All right, so he selected number 1. So I'm going to move that here. Let's move that here. Okay, so he selected number 1. So he's in the horror simulation. So he got an encounter. So he selected number 1, and what number 1 means. Okay, so number 1 means that you've encountered. You're in Woodsboro, TJ Mike. So when you selected the simulation in horror, you randomly selected Woodsboro. That's where Scream and Ghostface is. So you've encountered a Ghostface, and you were attacked by Ghostface, and you were injured. So he cut part of your arm, which is severe. You get to escape, but now you don't have part of your arm. So you're missing part of your arm. So that's what happened to your character based on your selection here. The other things that you could have picked is you could have, if you selected a different one, you could have gotten some other credits. You could have gotten a $5 gift card to Amazon. So there was some other possibilities, but this is the one that you randomly selected blindly. But now your character is missing part of your arm, your right arm. So later on, I'm going to present like how many credits you have, what items you have, what your character is missing. Like in this case, TJ Mike is missing an arm now, and things like that. So that's where he's going to be at right there. On Friday, which is going to be the next Figures Talk, I'm going to do another one of these, and there's going to be a new simulation that's going to begin, and that's going to be the Star Wars one. So I'm going to ask you guys during the week to select the number. If you want to move to the Star Wars simulation, you can let me know. You give me your number, and then you'll be randomly selected in one of those Star Wars worlds and stuff like that. But that's where we're at, guys. So thank you so much for joining. So that was the storyline for this one here for TJ Mike. So now your character is missing an arm. So there you go there. Let's see here. We have a couple of comments. Let's see. SB, Mr. Uprising. Hello all. Hello to Mr. SB. Thank you so much for joining us in the live chat. Much appreciated. And Ben Thomas also here says, hey everyone. Thanks very much there, Ben. Definitely check out Mr. Ben Thomas. I think a lot of you guys are already watching him or subscribe to him, but definitely check his channel out. Nice cut, buddy, says Ben to I think to Mr. Moose. Let's say you saying hi to everyone there. All right, and then we have Mr. Tim, VFG Movie Reviews. He just joined. He just became a member. Thank you so much, Mr. Tim. If you're still in the live chat, I would ask you this question, and hopefully, if you're in the live chat, you would answer it. But when you become a member, there's a question that I'm going to ask every single one of them. There's a very crucial question, and the question is this one right here. So I'm going to find it. Here we go.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
So, Mr. Tim, VFG movie reviews. Let me know if you'll take the red pill or the blue pill. If you choose the red pill, you're going to be part of the resistance. If you pick the blue pill, you're going to be part of the machines. You're going to be part of the system. You're going to be an agent. That's the overall simulation when it comes to the Matrix here. And let me know which one you want. So I'll have a little clip for you. If you don't want to say it today, that's fine. Just let me know as soon as you can there. But thank you so much for joining Mr. Tim, VFG Movie Reviews. Definitely check out his YouTube channel. All right, so thanks so much there. Let's see, we have TJ Mike is just flexing here. Let's say saying hello to Mr. Ty, what's shaking? Let's see, Moose, what are you unboxing today? Oh yeah, he was just talking about some of the stuff that he was getting and stuff like that, which we'll talk about in a bit. Let's see, Valkyrie Magnus says, hey guys, getting dinner with the family, see you guys later. Thanks so much, Valkyrie Magnus, for joining us as long as you
Valkyrie.
did. Much appreciated there. Let's see. I think Rob caught
Bye,
up.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, it looks like Rob caught up there. And again, Tim, thanks so much for joining, becoming a channel member here today. All right, let's move on to the next one here. What was that, Robert?
Oh, I was saying thanks to Press X because you like my collection. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So let's see here. I think my computer is like running really slowly. I don't know what's going on, but you're not noticing anything wrong, right? With like
no,
my
all
picture?
good.
Okay.
Nothing unusual.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there you go. VFG movie reviews. Mr. Tim, he has selected the red pill. So let's do this. So, Mr. Tim, thank you so very much. You are now part of the Resistance member. I'm going to message you later so you can give me, you want to have a different name or things like that. And then also if you want to move to a different simulation, if you want to go to the horror simulation or you want to stay in the Matrix. So let me know there on Instagram when you get a chance there. But thank you so very much. All right. So you guys ready for the next figure, right? So this is the next figure, and this is the T-800, the clean version from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Opening the movie figure file, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, release date July 3rd, 1991. TriStar Pictures was the distributor, I always forget that. Rotten Tomato score, 91% of the critics give it a positive review out of 90 reviews. 95% of the audience give it a positive review out of 250,000 submissions. The worldwide box office is $520 million in the 1991 dollars. I don't believe they did a wide release or re-release. I don't believe so. Now this is what a lot of people have been talking about, because a lot of you guys have been talking about this figure because it's been out or announced for the last few days. $290 expected to ship between June and December of 2025. So that's not too long of a wait. And the price is also really good because the battle damage, I believe, is $350. Of course, there's a lot more stuff going on with that one, but for someone who just wants this, and this is a real leather, right? On top of all that stuff, I think it's real leather. I know some people are having.
Yes.
I know some people are having issues with the sunglasses, and I totally get that because it's a little different. It looks a little off.
The grainy glasses.
I know some people were not liking I think the forehead. Maybe they're making him look a little older from what I've heard of. I've seen.
Or it's bad lighting.
And that might be the possibility there as well. I mean, I think it looks amazing. I already pre-ordered the battle damage, so I don't want to have to get another T-800. I think I'm good with the battle damage, but I really like this though. I really like the roses with the box, and it just looks really good to me. But I mean, if you already have the T-800, which I'm going to throw this to Adam right now because he has it now, I'm just wondering I want to know, like, is this an upgrade for you enough that you would actually want to get rid of your 1.0 version, or if you're gonna stick with that one. But what are your quick thoughts there, Adam, on this figure?
Yeah, first of all, I think this is an awesome looking figure. I have, shameless plug. I have a unboxing out with the 1.0 of the battle damaged, and it's above my shoulder. You can see it on the shelf there. It's a fantastic figure. One of the great action movies of the early 90s, of the 90s period, I think. Terminator 2. I'm probably gonna settle on your side, Gio, in terms of, do I need more than one Terminator in my collection? I think one is good, and if you're gonna have representation, it seems to me the battle damage where you see his robot endoskeleton is probably the one to be. But I there are people who are super fans of this, and I totally understand getting every figure, just like I try to get as many Star Wars, and I get a lot of Marvel figures. I'm not 100% on this. I'm leaning toward not getting this. But I tell you what I might do, and I have been trolling eBay to see what the 1.0 of this is going for, and so far I haven't seen and so I'm gonna wait until that price sinks and then scoop that up, because from my eye I don't see a heck of a lot of difference if that 1.0 that's for sale is well maintained, and the 1.0 that I have of the battle damage was well maintained. I don't, 1.0 is, if you have the 1.0 and it's in good shape, be happy with what you got. I don't think you need to upgrade, but a lot of people don't. They're new collectors, for whatever reason they don't want it, or they've chosen not to buy on eBay, or through the buy sell trade groups. I think this is a great option to be able to get these 2.0. So I know I'm not one of those persons who's like, oh, the 2.0s, we don't need them. I think they're a good option for people. But if you have a 1.0 and you're happy with it, save your money elsewhere, because there's a lot of figures coming out. That's just my take.
Were these does these look more like the sunglasses he uses in T3, Rise of the Machine? When he comes back and then he puts on these sunglasses that are like...
I don't, honestly, I don't have an eye for that kind of detail.
Okay.
I just see it and I'm like, yeah, it looks like the sunglasses of the Terminator to me.
Oh, okay.
I really can't tell. I mean, his face wise, Terminator 3, his face looks older.
Oh, okay.
If I recall, it was filmed a few years later.
If you remember what type of sunglasses he was wearing in T3, it was kind of like a joke, but
okay.
All right, so Mr. Ty, what are your thoughts? Living the dream.
So I can sum this up pretty quickly. I had the clean 1.0. I have sold him, and I am waiting I'm gonna get this guy right here. I looked at mine and I was like, yep, this is a definite upgrade. Yeah, this guy's gonna come home. I do have the battle damage on pre-order as well. I can use both of them. Terminator is one of my favorite characters, favorite movies.
Okay. Was it Utai who mentioned in your stream about pepperoni?
Yes, that was me. It made Calvin go out and get some pizza.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, what is this? A piece of pepperoni coming out of his head?
Oh, yeah. I kind of considered, when it comes to this particular video, because like I said, I pre-ordered the battle damage one. Mm-hmm. Because this one's about to come out, it's going to come out sooner, I think. I'm pretty sure it's sooner than the battle damage, and then it's cheaper. I was thinking maybe I should just cancel the battle damage and get this one instead. But it's I also want to show the T-1000 all battle damage
Jacked
as well. Up. Yeah, kind of like that too. So I was like, I'll just stick to the one that I have. But
I'm getting both.
Oh, you're getting both. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Let's see, Mr. Eddie, I know you're a big fan of this film. What are your thoughts on? And then I know you like clean over battle damage. So what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is the one I was waiting for. I think it's amazing. I didn't know that the DX10 and the 13 were leather too. So I think those are, if you got those, I think they're fine to keep. I do think the head sculpt is slightly better detail, like just with updated paint apps and things like that. I do think slightly better, but I might do that too, Adam. I might, if I seen one, pick it up and then consider once I get it in hand or something, like if I need the newer one. But I think it's amazing. I wouldn't even mind having two, to be honest, because you could do, you know, the black shirt and the lighter shirt, or you could do different weapons or something. I love T2, so I wouldn't mind having different looks. And then I probably will get the battle damage. I don't normally want battle damage stuff, but I think I love Terminator 2 so much I would get it to go with it. But I haven't pre-ordered any of them yet, you know, trying to, like, I know stuff sells out now, but I think I'm gonna wait and get stuff once it's out, you know. And if I miss it, I miss it. That's the game I'm playing nowadays, just so I don't get buried in pre-orders anymore. But I do like it a lot, and I think it's a sick release. So
yeah, it looks great. But like I said, I try not to get doubles with, you know, certain situations that I would do, you know, for obviously Batman and some Spider-Man and stuff like that. But for this one, I was like, I only need one Arnold. It's just like the clean or the battle damage, so I, you know, stick to the battle damage one. But you think who really believes that we'll get another T2 character figure? Maybe like a Sarah Connor, John Connor. Do you think we'll actually get another one?
I don't think so. We'll get another character. I think there's a strong possibility we'll get an endoskeleton. I think that'll happen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I also think we'll get the Terminator from the first movie.
Oh yeah,
a 2.0 of that.
Too. Oh okay.
Which one, the Tech Noir or the one in the leather coat?
The Tech Noir.
Mr. Moose, I know you got the. Wasn't this your first figure, the 1.0?
I have a reputation all of a sudden. Yes, it was my first figure. This character, not the specific figure. I didn't get the DX10 because I didn't even know about the DX10. But about 12, 13 years ago, I was at a comic book shop and they had a figure in the case of the MMS 117. You know, the first Terminator hot toy. You know, and it wasn't a DX they call it back then. He came with a shotgun and the rose, but I don't think it came with. I had to stash that away for a while, but that was my first hot toy. And at the time, the retail price they were asking for was like $160, and that seemed cheap because I think I was like looking around eBay for prices, and I think they had just sold out or something like that, and they were like monstrously high. You know, some of the stuff in the early teens. You know, and so they had it for $160, but they also had a sale going on, 30% off the 160. So that's another $48 off. So I got it for like $112 plus tax. Okay, so I was very happy. And in a way, that was my first hot toy, and also ruined me for any more hot toys for a number of years because I'm not buying a hot toy if it's not cheap. Like the next hot toy I might have been the Christopher Reeve, you know, exclusive on Sideshow with the piece of kryptonite, you know, Superman, and it was like $220. I go, I just bought one for $120. Why am I paying $220? So I took a long time before I got another one. And I think my next hot toys was a Avengers Hulk and that 2-pack of Captain America, you know, in his casual clothing. So this one I've already dopoed. I dopoed that at 2 a.m. because I had a thanks coupon from Sideshow, and on pre-orders, if you can get into if you know, if you can order like before they post a picture and just put that that hot toy symbol up on the coming soon, you know, as a listing, you can get that $20 off. But after it comes up with a picture, like about 4 or 5 hours later, like when they get into work, like I think maybe it must do it by robot. You know, when it first comes out, they must have somehow, you know, because it's up early in the morning right after, you know, Hot Toys announcing it on Facebook. So I don't know how it works, but I dopoed it and I got my $20, you know, so I pre-ordered it. I got that, and I might get another one because that has two looks.
Oh, sure.
You know, and that has two looks. Because I want one where he's standing with a minigun. All right, and that also has three looks because he also had the scene walking down there with holding the shotgun and the roses. That's a great scene, you know. Yeah. And he also has with his arm, you know, with his robot arm is, you know. So that's great, you know. And I dopoed the battle damage one already. I think I used another coupon for that too. And I got the T-800 and the T-1000. I don't know what. Now that I might get multiple one-ups because it's like every time you turn around, there's another you know, thingy you can make. You can make a cop. You can make a cop with a motorcycle helmet. You know, all these things, all different variations. Right. So I love Terminator. Oh man, okay. I'm just so glad about this stuff. And I want everything. Right. I'll get everything. As long as they can update, you know, Sarah Connor.
Oh yeah. I hope they do Sarah Connor, and then I don't know if they're ever going to do John Connor. But how about Mr. Dave, X-Men Supreme? I know you would rather have the motorcycle if they ever make a 1/6 motorcycle.
If they make the motorcycle, I'll buy that shit.
Yeah, but not for not for this, right? For
he's going to win. It's going to win my Wolverines. I don't. Exactly. Terminator isn't my thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just doesn't mean anything.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a Harley Davidson Fat Boy, 1991 Fat Boy, you know, to put him on, you know, and I've seen some, you know, in 1/6 scale.
Where?
And then most of them are RC on eBay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You gotta hunt them down. You gotta like, it's a pain. It's really the hardest thing to find.
I wonder how much
in terms of like getting the right one, you know, because sometimes you can't tell by looking at the box, you know, it is 1/6 or 1/12, you know, what it is.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Robert, I don't know if you're a big fan of T2 or not, but what are your thoughts?
I love the films. I just don't need the figures.
Okay.
I mean, they look good and everything. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Would you consider like at least the first one like a sci-fi horror kind of thing?
I was gonna ask that question actually about the first one. If it's a horror, I could definitely see that it could be seen as a horror. I don't really consider it a horror movie. Like when I think of horror movies, I definitely don't think of that first Terminator. But there's definitely enough elements in there that could be kind of like a horror picture.
I think it's dystopian sci-fi.
What was that?
Dystopian sci-fi. I don't consider that horror.
Okay, yeah. But I know some people do consider it horror as you know, like because it's, you know, the way that the film is.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But let's see. VFG Movie Review says Moose is cool, so you got a fan there, Mr. Moose. So there you go. So there you go.
I think it might be considered horror because if I recall at the time, I never read Fangoria. I used to read Starlog magazine, but I remember seeing Fangoria at the comic shop or the newsstand, or like Walden Books or whatever. And because of I think the visual effects were sometimes covered in Fangoria.
Okay.
So I can see where people would think,
kind
of horror adjacent.
Because I've seen this movie because I've seen like you know, top horror lists of movies, and the first Terminator is in there because, you know, some people are considering it a horror film. But let's see.
Well, it kind of had that vibe. I mean, that's what Cameron came out of, like Piranha 2, you know, and all that stuff. You know, he made that. That's basically a horror movie, Piranha 2, even though it's horrible. But I loved all the Terminator. Now, does anyone know their Hot Toys history? Like, what were the first two Hot Toys after they made the under the table ones, after they made the bootleg ones, like the director and Neo and Ethan Hawke, they weren't licensed at all. I mean, but the first really semi-licensed, or at least licensed to be able to use the word Terminator, were the first two Hot Toys were, you know, Kyle Reese and the Terminator from the first movie. And they show their age because they're MMS1 and MMS2, you know, and I've seen them, and they're not that expensive. I mean, considering what these other stuff, it's not like they're $1,000 a piece. There isn't that many Hot Toys that are $1,000 a piece. I mean, even some newer ones are more closer to $1,000, like Wonder Woman, from WB 100. But the first one, those I've seen them, reasonably priced, and I would love to start, when I retire and I hit the lottery, I will make a stream dedicated to the history of 1/6, And,
you told me that, yeah.
I would get all the figures, and have them and make a museum and have an action figure museum. My dream has been for years to have the action figure Hall of Fame and toy museum. That's what I want, but
is that where the 12-inch Moose Stream is coming from?
Well, okay. So first of all, I was Moose Stream. No, I can tell you what Moose Stream. I was Moose Stream. Well, I was Moose. Then I somehow evolved into Moose Stream. That's another story, but how it got there. But after I was Moose Stream for a while, I put that as my avatar when I first started going to the streams. And then I noticed how everybody was having like 6-scale man, 6-scale mafia, 1/6 scale man, 1/6 figure focus. Everyone was talking like that. And I go, well, I want to sort of a name similar to that, because to identify what I'm into. So I put in, let's do this. I mean, I collect 12-inch figures of 1/6. That's 12 inches. So let's put 12-inch Moose Stream. And then I didn't realize it was a dick joke. I didn't catch myself until someone mentioned it to me that it sounds like a dick joke.
Okay, all right. I was going to do something, but I did not want to go that road right now. But we have.
That's what I first thought.
Saying it's action with horror elements, says Tim. When it comes to the first Terminator, yeah. Jose Plus is saying Timmy and Demi won the SAGs. They winning the Oscars. All right.
Go Demi.
Oh, damn.
I think Demi might. I think it's between her and Mickey Madison.
Yeah. But
Timothy Chalamet, no way.
Really? Okay.
No way.
Okay.
No way. He's not winning.
I like his performance the most of all of them, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. But
I'm not commenting on his performance. I just don't think he's going to win.
Yeah, I mean,
depends on how hard he campaigned for it.
Yeah, I mean, I still think it'll probably be Adrian Brody for Best Actor, but yeah.
Well, if it'll be who wins tonight on the SAG, it's gonna be that's who I don't know, but last year they didn't give it to that Lily Gladstone even though she won the SAG, but she didn't win the Oscar.
Oh yeah, it depends. It depends because it's really hard to say. It's definitely given them more of a front runner status now for sure, but you never know, I guess. But we'll see. I mean, I didn't predict any of them, so we'll see what happens there. Any other thoughts, guys, on this clean T-800 before we move on to the next two figure price rights, and then we'll go to Fantasy Figure Zone, and then we'll end the show with Moose's Keep, Gift, or Destroy. Okay.
Well, I got one other thing.
Sure.
When I saw some of the pictures of this new one, I tried to get my 1.0 to do some of the poses, and he would not do it. Like holding the shotgun up, like bending his elbow, he would not do it. I was like, "You're gone."
Wow, okay. All right, so you're definitely getting this 2.0 one.
Yep.
The trash.
You think it's broken? Is it broken, Ty?
No, like his arm, it holds the gun and everything. It's just he won't do. I think he's like single jointed, and he just does not want to do it. That with the jacket on too. Like you have a picture here where he has the gun like up to it. He's holding it up because I think that looks cool.
Oh yeah.
Like if you get to that one, I can tell you.
Let me see. I have to go back in there. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's over
like that. He won't do that. He won't do that. He won't do either one of those.
Okay.
So the one thing I hope is that this figure comes with the black T-shirt already on him, because the battle damage has the grayish blue one, and I say that because I do not want to change. I would not want to change shirts. To me, like having to do that just looks like no, F that. I'm out. That looks like tucking in with the belt, dealing with that. Seriously, it's like playing with the eyes. I will never fuck with the eyes again on these figures after like what happened with my Padme. Never touching that again. And like those,
what happened with Padme?
Like I slightly moved it and the eyes popped out. I had to I was able to pop it back in, but it's still now it's okay. I finally got it to where it's okay.
I've
never touched that again.
I broke the eyes on my Kilmer Batman because I was trying to swap out to the sonar eyes.
Oh shit!
And like it was stuck in there, and I'm aggressive, like so I like just kept pulling it. I was like, it's just stuck. Like it needs I should have heated it up. And it just the back of the eyes popped out, and I was like, "Well, they're staying
what
there."
the hell?
Wow.
So the eyes are fine, but just the piece to grab to pull it out is off. It like broke off, so now I can't swap it to the sonar look if I wanted to. Yeah.
My in-art Superman, when I took him out of the box and I was trying to mess with his eyes, his eye popped out, but it popped right back in. So
yeah, I've seen people can switch them on that one.
Oh damn. Yeah, I don't touch the
thankfully.
Eyes. Like I want them to have the movable eyeball system or whatever, but I don't even want to. I don't want to do it. But it better have it. It's like it better have
Unless
it.
you're gonna be taking pictures, don't move the eyes.
Yeah. We have. I haven't seen you before. Venom Maniac. What is up, everyone? Hello there, Venom Maniac. Haven't seen you before. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Welcome. Then we have Classy Thomas, SpongeBob SquareBall says, "Hi guys?" Question mark.
Hey, Classy Thomas.
Hey, Classy Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us. Mr. Tim says Mickey Madison is not going to win an Oscar for Honora. It's not an Oscar-worthy movie in any shape or form. Damn, Tim.
Wow,
that's one hell of a hot take there. But yeah, I guess we'll see.
How many Rolexes did they hand out?
How many Rolexes? Right.
Just saying. Just saying.
Let's see. Hey, Jose Plus. Just saying hello to Jose there. Then we have Mr. Danny Spaccio, Mr. Inc. Parks Industries dropping by. Hello, Danny. Thanks so much for joining us. Haven't seen you in the live chat in a while. Thanks so much for joining us here. And Brick says, "Dang, I am late. No worries at all, Brick. Thank you so much as always for joining us as a supporter, moderator. Thank you very much there.
Brickolas.
All right, so let's see. Next figure price rate. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
There's two left of the night. Two left.
I already chose my answer.
Wow.
I have no idea. I'm just going blind.
Mine's gonna be wrong anyway. So
I can't be more wrong than I've been.
All right, let's see.
I'm with you, X-Man.
All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. The battle damage.
Shit.
Okay, sure, I feel good about this.
Armor 2.0. What is the price of this figure? This is the priciest one, right? The battle damage one, the most expensive one on Sideshow.
Yeah.
So if you guys are just what is Danny says Moose on stream? Shit. So there you go. I'll ask you guys to review your price in just a bit here. Just saying hello to Brick and Danny and stuff like that. But are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, everyone's ready. All right, reveal your price. All right, let's see. Let's start with Dave. So Dave says it's $310. All right, $310. Mr. Dave, X-Men Supreme, Mr. Ty. He says it's $315. All right, $315. Let's go to Eddie. Eddie is saying $345. All right, $345.
I think I overshot it. I think it's $330. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Moose, that's $330. So
I think it's $330 too.
Damn it.
Moose, the accountant.
And then Adam, he says $375, right? $375?
Yes.
Okay, $375. All right, there you go. And then Feel the Burn says it's $315. Okay. And then if you guys want to vote, I'm sorry, you guys want to give your price in the chat, go ahead and do so. Just don't look it up, obviously. But let's see. And then we have Brick says, "Hey Adam, miss streaming with you." Yeah,
Same.
yeah. You got to return, Brick Artemis. You have to defend your championship title against X-Man Supreme. But we'll talk about that later. Mr. Yomo dropping by, a channel member. Hello, Mr. Yomo.
the
Thank
juice
you for joining us. This is where the Yomo juice comes from. Yeah, he says 340, so he's saying it's $340 for the Armored Batman 2.0. Let's see. Let's see on the IGN chat today. Let's see, you guys talking amongst yourselves. Temp says it's $2. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If only it was $2. I'll buy 100 of them. Dude, I bet. I'm sorry, needed. Good. All right, there you go. Talk amongst yourselves there. All right, so you guys ready for the reveal? And this one is $370.
Damn, that's
dog.
Damn it.
I was way under.
Damn.
Hell
Damn.
no.
Too damn expensive.
So,
Damn expensive.
No way.
I pre-ordered this guy,
It's like Iron Man territory.
and then I
ain't paying half that for that shit.
And then I canceled. Yeah, then I canceled him. But
I mean, I know they were supposed to have some die-cast pieces, but how much die-cast are they putting on this bitch? My God.
all right.
Really?
Not enough.
Jeez.
Who said
I'd rather
345?
get the,
Was it Eddie?
Eddie.
Yeah.
Anyone.
That's
Feel the
within
burn?
25?
I really suck at this.
Oh, Robert, you said 315, right?
Yeah, I said 315.
Okay. Yeah.
Somebody said. Did somebody say? Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
What did Adam
Eddie.
say? What did you say, Adam?
Nice.
Eddie gets 10
375.
credits.
Adam said
I said
375.
I said 375.
Right.
$5 over.
Well, yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah, Yomo says, sheesh. So, I forgot this has some die-cast pieces. Yeah, correct. It does. So,
Yeah, I didn't even know
370.
that.
The closest that fell within the range is Eddie. So, his character gets 10 credits. 10 credits. There you go. All right.
I stink.
So, here's the last, the figure price rate of the night.
I smell like
Here we go.
beef.
Eh.
Oh,
that's
son of
the
a
artist,
well,
I know.
Anakin, artisan
No Star
Anakin.
Wars. Oh, wait.
A bunch of people get a bunch of conversions today for this?
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Where's my damn conversion?
Yeah,
Shit.
what the hell?
And
Yeah,
this is why I got beef. This is why I got a beef with Sideshow.
There was a
Fuck
lot.
them.
There was a lot of
them.
There's some
I
eyeball
get-
conversions. Like I saw people had conversions from Mantis. Like dude, that came out like last June. Like where's Sideshow's like sitting on these figures for months. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, they can sit on something for me.
Yomo saying it's 450. All right, let's see. Okay, review your price, guys. For the artisan Anakin, what is the price of this on Sideshow? Let's start with Mr. Moose. Mr. Moose says it's 415. All right, there you go. And then let's go to Adam. He says 510. All right, 510. Feel the Burn says 475. All right, Feel the Burn. Then let's go to X-Man Supreme, Mr. Dave. He says it's 420. All right, 420. Let's go to Ty. Ty says 443,000. Oh no, 443. 443.
It's 1,000. It's 1,000.
Right, might as well, right? Let's see. And then we have Eddie, right? Eddie's missing. Eddie says 455. All right. So this might be a random question, kind of, but which one of you guys picked this guy up?
Did not.
Me. I got him coming.
Okay, all right.
I got him.
So again, Yomo says 450. All right, here we go. 415.
Damn it.
I stink at this. I'm done.
Why wouldn't I know? I know what I paid for the thing.
Yeah,
Damn
well, I mean, sometimes that's not enough though. Sometimes even if you
Yeah,
bought
I don't
the figure-
remember him.
Right, especially when you keep buying. When we all buy like several, like a lot of them, it's like you don't know.
I have a pretty good memory.
Or if you pay on payment plan, you know, no one remembers.
No,
Moose is the accountant, though.
I paid the down payment. I've only done the down payment. They'll send me a bill. I'll just pay it.
Mr. Sim says negative $350. Right, they're gonna pay us.
I'll buy 1,000 of them.
So much. So Mr. Moose gets 1
proud
point.
of myself.
So if Mr. Moose was a channel member, he'll be getting 10 credits, but he'll get 1 point for bragging rights.
Somebody just signed up just today. Who signed up? How you figure who signed up a few minutes ago?
VFD movie reviews.
Okay, so I was like, I pressed the button too to sign up, but I had a problem with my card on this phone. I think something screwed up on. This is my alternate phone that I'm using on YouTube because I'm using my good phone to talk to you guys right now on the stream. So I wanted to join because I want to join, and I want to be part of it, because So I'll try to do it next week, maybe. Are you guys doing a stream next week?
Yes, yes, I'll be doing a stream next week.
I'll do it. If I'm not in the panel again, but I try to use the other phone earlier, but the sound was screwing up, so that's why I shifted over to this one.
Yeah, if you do sign up, Moose, like within the next day or two, I'll give you the 10 credits for your character.
Maybe I'll try to do it later on. I can do it later on or tomorrow when I watch the show, in replay, and then try to sign in that way.
Yeah, no pressure. No pressure. All right, guys. So this I keep forgetting because I know some of you guys in the panel are getting these credits for your characters, right? So I'm gonna do a quick trivia. Anyone can play here, even if you're not a channel member. But if you're a channel member and you win, if you get the answer correctly first, you'll get 10 credits. All right. So if you're in the chat right now, anyone can guess, but this is only for the chat. Only for the live chat, so you can possibly win some credits. If you're not a channel member and you win it, you just bragging rights, I guess. But all right, you guys ready in the live chat? So I have a trivia question for you. Since I did my Oscars stream yesterday, I did my predictions. So here's a question. It might be a little hard, but if you want to look it up, I guess you can. But whoever does this first. Who were the two actresses who share an Oscar win for Best Actress in a tie, which is a rarity in Oscar history? So who were the two actresses who share an Oscar win for Best Actress in a tie? Whoever provides those answers in the live chat first, and you're a channel member, you'll get 10 credits.
We can't play.
Right, correct, because there's a delay. There's a delay for the live chat, and this is mainly for the.
I won't say
live chat.
Can I go in the live chat and put it in?
No. X-Master versus Jenny Craig and Sasha.
I know the answer. I won't say it. I know the answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't answer it because you're in the panel. So. All right. So I'll give you guys maybe like a minute or so, but yeah, there is a situation where there was a tie, which is very rare. Where all the votes were exactly the same for two actresses, and they won. They both have an Oscar for the same year with the same category, but there's two of them there. So I'll just wait a little longer, just like maybe like 30 more seconds or so. But the next thing that we're going to do after this, we're going to enter the fantasy figure zone, guys. So we'll do that, and then we'll do the keep, gift, or destroy, and that'll be the end of the stream there. All right, so I'm going to move on now. If someone says the answer, then I'll show it here. But let's go and begin by doing the fantasy figure zone, guys. Let's go into that, and let me see here. Let me find a little clip because I've been forgetting lately. Or actually, let me do this first. Let me do this little clip.
Action!
Oh, hey there.
If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe to the Movie Canon.
What up, baby? It's Reverzio, and you're watching the Movie Canon. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey friends, it's 1Adam12 here. Don't forget to subscribe to my friend, the Movie Canon, for all your movie, entertainment, horror, and 1/6 action figure talk. Thank you.
Guys, if you aren't already subscribed to the Movie Canon, make sure that you do so because you are totally missing out. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and hit the notification bell so you know the next time.
What's going on, everybody? Flavio here from the House of Collectibles, and you guys are watching the Movie Canon. Don't forget to grab your popcorn. Don't forget to grab your drinks. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
So thank you so very much, guys. Everyone who participated in this collaboration, like Adam, Brick Artemis, Dan, River Zio, Mr. Flavio. Thank you so very much for doing that collaboration there. Much appreciated. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. It does help with the algorithm. It's not rumors. It's not fake. It does help with the channel. If you hit the like button, it does help with the algorithm. So we really appreciate that. Doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the little like button, and there you go. Subscribe if you've done so already, so that you know when we do these streams. I do a lot of giveaways and stuff like that. If you want to join the channel membership, it's in the chat. I put the link in there, so that's another option there. But thank you so very much, guys. This category does not exist, Mr. X-Man Supreme, but thanks so very much. All right, so let's go into the fantasy figure zone. Now, I always ask you guys in the panel, what is a figure that you would like for either Hot Toys, In Art, or Jazz Inc. to manufacture? It could be one that has never been manufactured. It could be a 2.0 or a 3.0 if we're at that point, right? So I asked you guys individually, and then I got your responses. I got your answers. So let's start with the Canon Council member who has never been here before. Let's start with him, Mr. Moose. Yes. So I'm gonna show it here. So this is your pick there, Mr. Moose. So very briefly, why would you want this figure to be made?
Because that's like the funniest, most cerebral, funny movie of all time. It's Kubrick's, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. That's what they called it back in like 1963. Mm-hmm. Even I was probably 2 years old when it came out, but I saw it when I was like about 13 or something like that. And it's the greatest movie. It's like so. I mean, Kubrick only made like about 20 movies of that, And this is like so great. And this is the character right here is Captain Kong. The actor is Slim Pickens. It's from a scene from Dr. Strangelove where Captain Kong is riding an A-bomb. Okay, he's sitting on an A-bomb right there, and obviously going towards his devastation. It's all about the Cold War, and it's a comedy, but it's great. And I would buy every figure that any custom person ever made, for all those things if I could afford it, because there's like Peter Sellers had 3 parts in the movie.
Oh yeah,
he was the president, Merkin Muffley. And if you get the joke, if you don't get the joke, I'll explain it. Why his name is funny. He was also a lieutenant, a British lieutenant at an army base. He was also Dr. Strangelove, and he was an advisor, to the president, Dr. Strangelove, in a wheelchair. He was an old German guy, and so his name wasn't probably Dr. Strangelove; it was something else, But back in those days, they took in all the Germans, for NASA. All the people that after the Third Reich fell, they took all their scientists, brought them over to America. So I also, Peter Sellers was supposed to play Captain Kong. He was a B-52 pilot, and but for some reason he got injured and he couldn't continue. So they had to go hire Slim Pickens at the last minute. And you know who else made his movie debut in this? What famous actor made his movie
James
debut?
Earl Jones.
There you go. Who said that?
I did.
All right, yeah. See, there you go. So that's he had a little part. On the plane with Captain. He's like something. He's a lower ranked officer. And on the B-52 that's central to the story. There's 3 different stories. They're in the war room with the president and all the generals and senators or wherever, and the Russian diplomat.
Yeah.
There's also the scene at the army base with Sterling Hayden plays the greatest, general, psychotic general in movie history. talking about his precious bodily fluids. And then there's a scene on the B-52 where they're, flying a bomb. They're all, they've been ordered by, the general, Jack. I forget what his last name. That's Sterling Hayden. He ordered a bomb strike on Russia with all the B-52. Somehow he got past, the authorization for the president. So it's an awesome movie. If you never saw it, you should see it. And try to see it in a movie theater.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's also been referenced in other media, right? And spoofed and things. I think Homer Simpson did one on The Simpsons, like a parody.
I'm sure they did.
So yeah, so the lead actor, I think he got an Oscar nomination, and people were saying like he should have gotten a nomination for each role, right? Because he played these three different characters.
Yeah, Peter Sellers, Peter Sellers should have gotten, he had 3 parts. So, he should have just gotten, one, It was great. And I love that movie. I'd watch it every day of the week if I could,
Okay. Any other thoughts, guys, on this? Have you guys seen this film, or what are your thoughts on Mr. Moose's pick?
This is a film classic. This scene, as he's riding the bomb to the apocalypse. The song by Vera Lynn, "We'll Meet Again," is playing. It's a classic, one of the great Cold War films, and I think Moose had it right. This is the genius of Kubrick, of Peter Sellers, his the Werner von Braun type character, that one of the 3 characters he played, the scientist who's advising the president. One of the jokes in the movie is his arm keeps rising up to do the Nazi salute, and the other arm is like trying to block the arm from going up. It's a crazy movie. Everyone should see this. If you're a Kubrick fan, you should see this movie.
I don't think I've seen it anywhere like available to stream anywhere. Like if you want to go and unless you want to maybe rent it or something or buy it, I don't know.
I can't say for certain. I think it's been on Max. I don't know if it still is, but for the longest time, I think Warner's had Kubrick's films, and I think that was on there. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. It might be there. Mr. Ty, have you ever seen this movie?
I have not, but that's not saying much because if you ask Calvin, low key that. There's so many movies I have not seen, and I get yelled at all the time.
Right. Let's see. Dave, any thoughts on Mr.
I'm familiar with the movie only through the pop culture references. I've never seen it. But what was the guy's name? Moose Merkin Muffler.
Merkin Muffley.
Merkin, but that's funny. That's funny. But I might check it out. I might check it out after listening to everybody talk about it right now, because I've never really thought about watching it. I've only I've seen this clip a few times, and I've seen like I said, the pop culture references to it. But no, if I can find it for streaming somewhere, I might check it out because it sounds like a thing to do. I might do that.
How many guys have seen many Kubrick movies though? How many of you guys seen a lot of Kubrick movies?
I've seen every Kubrick movie.
I'm not sure if I've seen every single one, but I've seen a lot of them.
Adam, they're so great. The one that isn't that great is probably Eyes Wide Shut. His last one.
Yeah, but that's
I kind of like that one actually.
His not so great film is is for pretty much every other filmmaker the greatest film ever made. So his weakest effort is still a freaking classic.
Let's see here. Actually, Mr. Classic Thomas says he got the answer right. Katharine Hepburn and Barbara Streisand. Yeah, that's the answer.
That's it.
That's it right there. So thank you so much, Mr. Classic Thomas there. And Christian Crosser Cooper dropping by saying, "What up, guys?" Hello there, Mr. Christian. I was supporter.
Christian and our Superman Cooper.
Right.
That's the new one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You know, thing about Kubrick. If anyone has seen or if they're gonna see The Substance, which is out now, the cinematography in that is very Kubrickian. I don't know if that's a term, but the style of how it was filmed is very much in the vein of how Kubrick filmed. Like particularly like The Shining. Or
there's a lot
Orange.
There's a lot of side by sides of that going on.
A lot of shots that looks like Kubrick could have filmed it.
Definitely watch The Substance.
He labors over his movies.
Yeah.
He made 2001. All right, has everybody seen 2001?
2001, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that is kind of boring in a way, because it's really it's like a pot of coffee you're watching to boil, because nothing really overflows, till the end of the psychedelic spasm or something like that at the very end when they going through the portal, but that everything. If you want, he also made some other ones with Sterling Hayden before. About a racetrack robbery, that are all pure action. I love that movie. That snaps. I forget. I think it's called The Killers or The Killer. I think it's called The Killers. Maybe I have to go remember it. But he's also made a couple of boring movies, and I think The Shining is a little bit weaker on Kubrick's side, but he came back full on Full Metal Jacket. If you haven't seen Full Metal Jacket, that is the best Vietnam movie.
Oh, I didn't know that was him. Okay.
Yep. And I do love The Shining though. I do love The Shining. But any other thoughts, guys, on this pick before we move on to, I believe it's Mr. Ty's fantasy figure or fantasy figures. So let's go there now. So take it away there, Mr. Ty.
Yeah.
So this to me, just brings you back to my childhood, and Michael was it, one of the greatest ever to do it, and to me, this is classic Michael. So if someone can do this, I have the Hot Toys, the Thriller 2-pack there, which is great, but if I could get this, just do this, in art, I don't care. Yeah, I know they're doing a Michael, but for me, that's not Michael. This is Michael right here to me. And please, someone do this, please. Especially the Billie Jean, when he first did the moonwalk, that's a classic, and please, if you haven't seen that, I think, what was that, BET Awards that he did that?
The moonwalk?
I saw that.
Yeah.
No, it was on Grammys.
It was the Grammys. Okay.
It was the Grammys.
It was a great. I saw that.
That wasn't the first time. I think it was something like maybe a Quincy Jones related thing. I forgot, but I remember seeing that. That was a phenomenal when he did that.
Being a kid, the very next day going to school, everybody was talking about it, and everyone was trying to do it, and just kind of falling down because they couldn't do it. But it's a great memory for me, and please, someone do this, please.
Ty.
Inart will do it.
Ty, can you do the moonwalk now? Are you able to do that?
I could, but I might hurt myself. So
okay.
Yeah, no, I might pull something.
Do you know the Thriller dance?
I do, and I'm not gonna do that either. Maybe if I get some of that rum from X-Men, then I'll do it.
Oh, there you go.
Just get you a little drink, have the video playing in the background.
Yeah, because
I'm doing it.
Because
I'll do that. I'll get some fingers in here. Here we go. Give me some of that, and then I'll there's a lot I'll do.
There you go. Oh God, that's all you need to do, I guess, right?
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, because that was Robert's pick last week.
Wait, is that Fireball?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Give me some Fireball. I'll do that too. Hey, that'll get it going.
Moose, you need to calm down.
Yeah, we'll get the party started, right?
It's the size of my thumb, okay? It's the size of my thumb. My thumb is bigger than the bottle, okay? What am I going to go crazy for? I've had it since May.
Oh, was that your quarter scale or 1/6 scale bottle there, Mr.
No,
your 12-inch bottle.
No, man,
Oh,
like somebody
hey-o.
gave this to me. I was in California. I was meeting some other friends, like Marco, Marco 16 Fix, and Calvin, and Eddie was there. Remember Eddie? Remember they giving out these bottles at that bikini bar?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't recall.
Plausible deniability.
Great answer.
Sorry.
We have Mr. Brick saying this would be cool. Need more musicians. He says so. Yeah, I definitely want the Thriller MJ.
Please.
Yeah, this Michael was my pick last week. Only I chose the Werecat from Thriller.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really hope they make that, but I probably won't. So.
Any other thoughts, guys, on this pick before we move on to Dave's pick?
I'm a fan of more musician figures. There's a ton of musicians I'd like. I had some third-party ones. I don't have them anymore because I was trying to streamline the collection, and I just don't have space to have too many lines. But if more licensed companies made musicians, it's very hard for me to pass them up. So yeah, I'm down for any musicians.
Motown 25. Yep.
Yeah, Classic
Steven
Thomas.
Tyler, Chris Cornell.
I think Michael did the moonwalk on Motown 25.
Thank you.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, there's not that many musicians that I get for the Fantasy Figure Zone. I got a John Lennon once as a fantasy.
I'll throw in a musician in one show.
I did throw in a musician. I threw Mike last week. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. But it's we got Michael. So Michael's he's been there 3 times. And then we have
he's the king, man.
No, yeah, I agree. And then John Lennon was another one. But I'm saying I don't get a lot of musicians for a fantasy figure pick is what I'm saying. But it
gives me an idea for next time.
Yeah,
let's change that. Let's change that. Yep.
Damn,
I got 6 in mind right now.
Yeah,
that was not what I was trying to do. I was just saying.
Nope, we're doing it.
Now we're gonna get all these musicians. All right. If you guys any other thoughts?
So I'm gonna ask a question for Ty. I had a question for Ty.
Yo.
So Ty, they only made one hot toy of Michael Jackson, the Thriller version.
Correct.
And that was a 2-pack. What was else in the 2-pack? Him in the mask.
They
him as a zombie.
Just had they had the zombie version and the normal version.
But the zombie version, you have to buy a separate body.
Yes. Yes. They just gave you the head and the clothes.
Wow. Oh wow.
I think you
so
said
they never made
time,
a beat it. They never made a beat it. Beat it is like one of the better, that right there. That's the beat it outfit, right? And the Motown 25 outfit.
Yeah.
They did make Beat It, right?
They made.
Yeah, it's just I came along a lot later.
Oh.
Yeah.
I came along a lot late. I just got the Thriller one last year, I think. I got it from Brother Cousins.
Oh, you got it from Brother Cousins.
I said they must be expensive.
They must be expensive, right?
In the secondary market.
Did they do Smooth Criminal?
Aren't they they're gonna work on that?
I think I've seen Smooth Criminal somewhere in somebody's collection.
Oh, they have.
I haven't.
There's a third-party one.
1/6.
Maybe
I think there's a beat of
Hot Toy. 1/6.
I think there's a beat of Hot Toys. I think I could have sworn I saw one on eBay.
Hi. Did you? Are you getting the inarts, MJ?
Probably because I want a new representation. I just wish it was like Inart was doing one of these guys, especially that Motown 25 one. That would be fantastic. But I'll take the one that Inart does. It's just for me, this is it for me.
Oh, okay.
Admiral Glitter isn't who I usually think of when I think of Michael Jackson.
Ty, would you get if they made Smooth Criminal Michael Jackson? Would you get that?
Probably, because as he started, changing, he got to the point where he was changing, and I just would listen to his music. I didn't want to watch him anymore, So
well, because he's disturbing looking.
Exactly. Like by the end, it was like I don't know who this is, but like Smooth Criminal, like even bad, I would like to stop at bad. If he would have stopped there, I could do that. But like it just kept going and going, and it's like, what the hell is going on? And so like I don't think I'd want that representation in my collection. That's why I kind of go here, and my highest level would be bad, I'd say.
We have a Tim VFG movie review saying NECA got some good Elton John figures. He says.
Yeah, they have a great pack, but they're expensive, like over $100 sometimes. And those are like those are the 7-inch 1/10 figures in NECA. I see them occasionally at Target. You have to go to Target, and not in the toy department. You have to go to the video or the electronics department up against that wall. If anyone knows about Target, video toys, all the adult toys, they call it the collectible section. That's where they carry the Funko Pop. If you guys don't know that.
Right. That's right. I've seen those. Yeah, that's right. All right.
So that's where all the good stuff is.
Classy Thomas says, I would like Elton John in the baseball uniform or the chicken outfits. He says that'll be interesting to see.
They made the baseball uniform. Classy. They made a baseball uniform by NECA. It's two different versions. There's a baseball uniform, and what's the other one? I think it's just like a Star Spangled Banner outfit, I believe. Maybe maybe the guy, maybe movie reviews knows. BFG movie reviews might know which one it is. I can't. I love to expand my collection to an Elton John, but I'd rather do it in 1/6.
Okay. All right, let's move on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is it wrong that when Moose mentioned adult toys, I wasn't thinking about Target anymore?
They have those at Target.
Yes, you're a terrible, horrible person.
Wait, they have those.
Get out of here! There's a door.
Adult toys in Walmart.
Take your perverseness out
Target,
of here. We're a good Christian group here.
We were at Target, and my girlfriend mentioned to me that they have them there.
So they have the real hot toys there.
They do.
Yeah. We don't use those button cell batteries either.
I'm planning a trip now for tomorrow. Red.
All right, there you go.
They're using the D cell batteries.
Woo,
wow.
All right.
Okay, all right.
How we talking?
Does it come with a crotch grabber?
Yeah, it does.
Some D cell, some rum, some Fireball. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Mr. Tim says, yeah, there's a baseball one that comes with the grand piano, and the other one I can't really remember what it was. He says
it comes with the piano. That's cool. I think one of them is a baseball, and one is like he's in a Star Spangled Banner outfit, like all red, white, and blue, and a big hat. I think a big top hat. I think I had to go look it up, but I don't know off the top of my head. But I think I saw that at Target. And some of them are like signed, like a signed edition. Some of them, I think, and they usually sell them at Target. That's where I've only ever seen them at.
There really is I think there is a market here for 1/6 scale. I mean, besides, obviously, Michael Jackson's proving it. But yeah, I mean, I bet each of us can come up with at least half a dozen names of musicians that would be pretty popular and sell easily.
Absolutely.
Just quickly off the top of our heads without even thinking about it.
We have Mr. Bubble, or Figure in a Bubble, dropping by here in the live chat. Thank you so much for joining us there.
Hi, Michael.
I have the Elton John NECA. It comes with a grand piano. Yeah, I got it less than $100. It's a 9-inch figure, and it's awesome. He's wearing a glitter baseball uniform, he says. So,
hey, Figure in a Bubble. Did they come with like like 6 shoes, and that's why it's 9 inches? Because I don't remember. Because I thought that all that stuff was in 7-inch, or at least 7-inch scale for NECA.
All right, so let's move on to Mr. Dave's pick.
I'm not touching any of that.
And then, so I don't know if it's gonna upset Eddie, but here's the next pick. This is Dave's pick. Here you go.
I don't even remember. Oh yeah, there you go.
Kung Fu Panda. I don't remember this in the movie though.
Panda Pool, bro.
I was about to say, why does he look like Deadpool?
They did a Funko Pop, Dave. I know that.
I don't want a fucking Funko Pop.
I saw that.
I want a 6-scale figure of Panda Pool. I wanted to see him in the movie so bad. I really wanted to see him in there.
That would have been cool.
I was disappointed when he didn't show up. But I want this dude. He's just, look at him. He's just fun.
Yeah,
I take it. That's just a fun character to have.
I
was looking for a photo of this, and then I saw that Funko of this. So I was like, I didn't even know about this character until Dave mentioned this, and I guess I shouldn't have been that surprised that there's a Panda Pool.
Oh yeah.
But any thoughts, guys, on Dave's pick here? Would you guys get this?
I didn't know it existed, but now that I know it existed, I'm surprised it wasn't in the movie. Just because.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would totally fit.
He should have been. He should have been there.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe there wouldn't actually been a Panda Pool figure.
Probably.
So, now that they're like really getting to that line, it looks like.
This was the movie. 100% would be in the a figure of this.
Mm-hmm.
How could you not? How could you not?
Yeah.
Come on.
Any other thoughts, guys, on this pick? All right, let's move on to the next
one. It's a wonderful pick. It will go well with my armorized Deadpool.
So the next one is
would.
The next one is Adam's pick. So take it away there, Mr. Adam.
Ooh.
Queen Amidala. I mean, do I really need to say more?
Right.
The most important female character from the prequels, and Hot Toys said that we were going to get a whole line of Episode 1 figures to celebrate the 25th anniversary last year. What do we get? A 2.0 of Darth Maul. Well, that's great if you didn't already have them. I mean, It looks, but it's a 2.0, nothing new. We got a battle droid and a droidicar. That was it. And those are fine, but like no Amidala, no Obi-Wan apprentice, no 2.0 of Qui-Gon Jinn, which I think a lot of people would like. No Anakin.
They haven't even announced Jar Jar. The Jar Jar
no Jar Jar. Just he's still somewhere in the graveyard. So I think this is a no-brainer. I know there's a third-party figure of this out there.
I've seen
I've seen.
I've seen it.
Play toys.
Yeah, I've been tempted. I mean, it does look good. I think Connor's got it. I think he's
like a $20
on Hot Toys.
Yeah, I think it's a power pose though. I don't think it really moves that well.
Yeah, I've been holding off, waiting for Hot Toys to maybe do an artisan of this, because I think to me this is a no-brainer of coming out with the figure for this.
I had another photo of this. I had another photo of this, Adam, but I didn't upload it because I figured you would want this outfit over the white one.
Oh yeah, 100% this one here.
Yeah, that's
would this need to be a artisan? I mean, you could do synthetic on this and not have the cost.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I would like an artisan.
They'd have to light her up.
Hair. Yeah. This was one of mine, by the way. One of my first fantasy figure picks.
This will be cool as fuck.
And I think that's beautiful, but I'd rather have a Matilda, if you know what that is.
You have a what? A Matilda?
You know what a Matilda is?
No.
Like Danny DeVito Matilda?
No, the professional Leon, the professional Matilda. That was their first movie.
Oh, I did not know that was her name.
Matilda. Bob Dylan's got one. He's got everything.
Oh,
really? Huh.
All right.
Well, it's
Bob
a
Dylan.
custom project.
Yeah.
He's great.
Any other thoughts, guys, on Queen Amidala?
The Bob Dylan's got it.
He's got a Matilda. He's talked about it. I think he does. I think I mentioned it to him. You know, you can find probably find one on eBay. I don't know how many. Once in a while. Probably not every day, but.
All right. If there isn't any other thoughts, I'll go to the next one here. Actually, Eddie's not here. Back. All right. So let's go to Mr. Roberts' pick. Feel the Burn. So.
Classic movie, man. Just
hell yeah.
every Halloween you gotta pop it on, and it's more fun if you go to a theater with a bunch of people and just a bag of all the stuff you need. When certain scenes happen, with like newspaper and squirt guns, you can pretend like it's raining and stuff like that. It's so much fun. I would get the whole line of this. I mean, I would get like multiple like Tim Curry figures. I mean, this is a guy of many faces. Like, I want him in this. I want him in Wadsworth and Clue. I would want him as Darkness. There's so many figures that he needs to open up a figure shop, just like Sylvester Stallone. He's a character actor, so yeah, he can make some money on his likeness if he wants to. But yeah, this movie is just iconic. It's legendary, and yeah, if you haven't seen it in an Orpheum theater or something like that, like close to Halloween, go.
I want to do that. I haven't done that yet.
The movie is, if you watch the movie on TV, by yourself, it loses a lot unless you go to a midnight showing with your friends, and all the people that are like a rocket scientist, that know all the whole script by heart. Because I saw it, when I was, my late teens. We went to the midnight showing at the movie theater. And everyone else, there were like the diehard fans that were there. Now, we had never seen the movie, but there were people that had seen the movie and memorized it and know it exactly. So there's one line where Tim Curry says to like some of the other characters, like, come into my room, right? But right before that, two guys were in the audience. They yelled out, "What's a high protein viscous drink?" And right after that, the guy said, "Come." So, and they all, everyone's dying because it's all audience participation. You're getting the squirt guns, everyone's shooting at you, throwing, candy and stuff like that, Rob, right? It's the most fun in a movie theater. That whole thing going around. And people know that, they interact with the thing.
Just the experience and just everyone around you with that hyped up energy. It's a different feeling instead of just watching it at home. All alone, and yeah, this is, I'm kooky that way. I might as well be known as Bill the Burns, the horror guy, so.
It's not a horror movie. I would just it's a goof on a horror movie.
Right.
Yeah.
We have Ben Thomas saying.
Let me just say there's a big song in the movie. Okay, the big song piece is called "The Time Warp." When people start getting up and dance and know about it, they start getting up and dance in the audience. You never see that in the movie, in a movie theater. People dancing to a song.
Oh, yeah.
Best scene on the Drew Carey show.
On the Drew Carey show, you said?
Oh, yeah. They were having a dance-off outside the theater.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Drew's crew and Mimi. Yeah.
Oh, Mimi. That's a fast figure right there. Let's see. Ben Thomas says, Frankenfurter, hell yeah, he says, and then he says, I want a Meatloaf figure on bike also.
Dude, yeah. Fuck yeah, Ben.
Meatloaf, yeah.
With a saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but
friggin' Ed.
Yeah. Have you not seen the movie, Gio?
What was that?
Have you not seen this movie?
It's been a long time. It's been like 20 years maybe since I've seen it.
Go watch it again.
I do need to rewatch it. But I want to watch it in the theater now. I want to watch it.
I know you ain't into musicals and stuff like that, but you can make a exception for this. Yeah.
I mean, I like Tim Curry, so and I did like him in this, from what I remember. So, but it has been a while since I've seen this.
Nowadays, if you show this movie in a second run theater, because they won't show it like at AMC or Regal or any of those regular theaters or showcase. You have to see it in a mom and pop theater, and we had one, near Cambridge called the Brattle Theater. For some reason, they did show it at our major cinema place, our 4 cinema theater. Because they were bigger. It became huge back in the late 70s, early 80s.
I think there's a few in LA that do it, and then when I was in San Francisco a couple years ago, I know they were playing it there, but I was about to leave anyway. So, but I know that I've seen them like in those smaller theaters, not like the big chains.
Moose, when I went to when I was in grad school in Boston, I pretty sure I saw it at the Brattle in Cambridge.
The Brattle Theater is still going, Adam. You know, it's still going on. I mean, it's still they still send out flyers. You should just subscribe to it and just see what they're doing. You know, like it's so great what they have over there. I haven't been over there in years because it's hard to park it. That's Harvard Square, and then you can't park your car in Harvard Yard. Forget about it. You know, I can park my car in Harvard Yard because I work for the post office and I know the passcode to the parking lot. You know, over there, so I can park my car in Harvard Yard. You know, but I haven't been over there in years, so I love the Brattle Theater. I saw so many movies back in the 80s and the 90s, and there was another great theater in Cambridge too. I forgot, it was an underground theater on Mass Ave in Cambridge. And I saw a whole bunch of Buster Keaton movies. If you haven't seen Buster Keaton movies, you never will because they're silent. And he made The General. He made a whole bunch of shorts. Buster Keaton is awesome. I'd want Buster Keaton. I'd dopo Buster Keaton tomorrow if they put a Buster Keaton figure out in any kind of version of Buster Keaton.
We have Mr. Tim Harvey dropping by. Says late to the party. What's going on, crew? Good to see you here, Moose. Thank you so much, Mr. Tim Harvey, for joining us in the live chat.
Tim Harvey, great.
Let's see. All right. Any other thoughts before we move on to Eddie's pick? All right, here we go. So take it away, Eddie.
Yeah, last week we had Rocky teased from the Stallone shop from Rocky 4 though, and I really want them to do an Apollo. I don't know how that would work because I know Stallone only does stuff for his likeness, you know. But I'm hoping somehow his relationship with the family or something, they can do an Apollo, because I know Star Ace hasn't done him justice, and arguably Apollo might even be more of my favorite character than Rocky. So I love Apollo, and specifically from Rocky 3, because Rocky 3 is my favorite because that's when him and Rocky really become good friends and start training together, and he helps him take out Mr. T, you know, and then they have their third fight at the end there. You have no idea who won or lose, and yeah, dude. And it's one of my favorite sayings of all time. There is no tomorrow. That whole speech he gives him. I love Rocky 3, so, and I'd love to have Apollo Creed. So hopefully we'll see a good one from somebody. I would love to see InArt get the Rocky license. You know, that would be cool. But yeah.
Which hold on a sec. Which movie, Eddie, is the one where Apollo Creed dies?
4.
4.
It is 4. Is he killed by what's his name? The Russian guy?
Yeah, Drago.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. Because I haven't seen, as I mentioned last time, that I haven't seen Rocky 2, 3, 4, or 5. And I know this because of the Creed trilogy, right? The Michael B. Jordan. So that's how I know that he died. But I didn't remember who it was who actually killed him, right? He got killed, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
So let's see. S-Beam says, anyone see that reel that RHPS is a Fox movie, so technically now Frank Enfurter is a Disney princess?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't think I've seen that actually.
Fox movie.
Then Mr. Classy Thomas says, I think Meatloaf stole the show as Eddie with Hot's. What is that?
Patootie?
Hopatootie.
Oh, Hopatootie. Okay. I thought there was an L in there, but let's see. S-Beam says Apollo is the real goat of those movies. So yeah, there you go. Another one there. Then he says, "Oh fuck yes, Mr. X-Man Supreme." Oh shit, Beam, you're right. Yeah, there you go. Any other thoughts on Apollo Creed as a figure?
Yeah, as we talked about last week, I'm a huge Rocky fan. I have one of the Rockies on order from the Sly Stallone shop. I would love to get an Apollo Creed figure. I would love to get a Dylan figure, Carl Weathers' character from Predator. I would love to get a Grief Karga figure. So I'm in for the triple play with Carl Weathers.
I'm with you.
I wish he was still with us. He was a great, great actor, great presence. Went too soon. I don't know if there's a family issue with licensing or what, but I would love to get a figure of one of his
They made Hasbro brief powder. They made Hasbro ones, of the Mandalorian.
Yeah. I have one of the Hasbro ones.
Oh, okay.
Just a little tap.
Wait, what? Any other thoughts, guys, on this pig? We move on to the last fantasy figure pig.
So who makes the figures for Stallone Shop?
Action Jackson.
Yo, that's an awesome movie.
I love that
seeing
movie.
that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's so corny, but I love it so much.
Never seen
Caustic Plastic.
Vanity. That was fun.
Great film from the 80s.
Do you know who makes the figures for the Stallone Shop? What company? Because Stallone is a figure company. Caustic Plastic, exactly.
Yeah,
that's why they're so good. And I think he might only have his license to make only Rocky figures, because we all know Star Race put out an Apollo Creed.
Well, he made Cobra. He has a Cobra figure out too.
Yeah, he has a. I think anything with him.
I think he had a special deal with those movie things that he could put out, figures of himself, but not other characters from those movies. That's why we haven't seen anybody else.
Yeah, I was gonna get that Star Race.
People that are Rocky fans would want a bird. A bird.
All right. Let me see here. Jose says Stallone Shop is doing Drago, so should be fine.
I do remember that, actually. You're right, Jose. I'll pick that up too.
Okay, yeah. All right, so this is the last fantasy figure pick, and I decided to do one because sometimes I skip it. So I really want, especially when they did that Lord of the Rings. Horse. What's the name of the horse?
Yes.
From starts with the N from Lord of the Rings. I saw that horse. Something like that. I don't know, but
that's the name of the rider. It's not the name of the horse, but.
Oh, right. So yeah, that's right. The actual the rider, correct. But it comes with that horse, right? And I was like, that'd be cool to have like a 1/6 horse with the headless horseman, specifically from Sleepy Hollow, right? So I would love this to be like the ultimate Halloween display for me right here. I have like a headless horseman statue as a decor for my Halloween stuff, but I would love to have a 1/6 figure of this. I would like InArt to do it, especially since they've done that horse from Lord of the Rings. And I would like the head sculpt of the actual skull, and the head sculpt of Christopher Walken. So that's what I would like. How likely this is, probably not, but that's a fantasy figure of mine. Any thoughts on this?
I want InArt to do this so badly. They already do horses. Why can't they just make a figure? They're so detailed in how they do like designs on the dressings and everything else, like they did with the Aragorn with the gauntlets, and had like those imprints on the the gauntlets and everything. I know InArt can pull this off. I want one so bad. I've been wanting one for the longest time. Because that was the only thing that made me not want to get that Johnny Depp figure was I need a headless horseman, because Johnny Depp by himself is just boring. So yeah,
right, just by himself. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, for sure.
Katrina Van Tassel.
Right. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We have Mr. S Beam giving us a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, there, Mr. S Beam. He says here, take a shot after 2 $5 super chats? Question mark.
We're already starting.
So, well, I mean, it's already like towards the end. I did say that, Mr. S Beam, but since this is like towards the end of the stream, I'll do it, right? So I only do one because it's Sunday night. So so I did put that. So here's one here, right? One shot, Jack Daniels. Oh, I don't have anything. Oh shit. Okay. All right, here you go. There you go. One shot done. Thank you so much, Mr. S Beam, for the super chat. Thank you so very much. I'll only do one, like I said, because I don't want to have troubles tomorrow at work. So thank you very much there. Can we get Morris a day fake from Purple Rain? Says Mr. Tim. I never seen Purple Rain.
That I've
Morris
seen.
Day
I'd get one. I'd take that figure.
It's been a long time for me though.
I would take that figure too.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a license. I'd rather have a licensed, Prince figure.
Yeah, I got the So-So Prince. I mean, he's good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's great.
He's good. He's really good.
He stands up on his own.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. They did a great job.
Let's see here. All right. So, any other thoughts on this pick here before we move on to? Oh, we're gonna go into the Keep Cute to Destroy for Mr. Moose.
Give us a Christina Ricci too. Might as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Sabrina Van Tassel.
Yeah, right. That's what I think they mentioned earlier. So you would prefer that? Would you prefer that over her playing Wednesday?
Yes.
What? No, that's where I first met her. Is Wednesday Addams. So
okay.
I have to get at Wednesday. That was her breakout role.
Okay, yeah. Because I know Wednesday was a fantasy figure pick, but that's for the new one.
Black Snake Moan.
Oh, Black Snake Moan one, right? A fantasy figure of that, right?
Give her the shackles.
Okay. All right, but Mr. Esbeam, again, Mr. Esbeam, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Very, very, very much so. Thank you so much there.
Christina Ricci was Trixie in Speed Racer.
Is that the that's the movie that came out, right? The one
I didn't watch it.
That was the Wachowski brothers.
2008. Yeah, the Wachowskis. Yeah.
Well, the Wachowski sisters. They were the Wachowskis.
Right.
They're the guy that made the Matrix made that Speed Racer movie.
Yeah, which I watched and I did not like, but yeah, that was in 2008, I think.
It's a little difficult to watch for some reason. I don't know why, but who else? You know who? Matthew Fox is in it as Racer X. Oh, here, look. Let me whip this out.
Uh-oh.
I just bought this.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a sec. Let me just...
Oh, the Mach 5? Oh.
No, it's not the Mach 5.
Oh, no?
It's a shooting star.
Oh, okay.
That's from Auto World. Cool. And it's basically, I mean, if you know the smaller cars, the 164 Johnny Lightning, that's what this is from. I mean, this is the same company, round 2. But this is heavy, man. This is 1/18 scale heavy. And you can get this for it's on Entertainment Earth for $105, but you can get it for $65 on Big Bad Toy Store for like $4 shipping, $69. So it's a lot cheaper. But
you always find the deals.
Wicked heavy.
You always find the deals.
Moose.
Commercial.
You always find the deals, right?
Is that a hybrid?
Of what? A hybrid of die-cast and plastic?
No, I'm thinking. No, forget it.
I'm not over my head. And you get a little figure with it. You get a little figure of Racer X with it. There's a Speed Racer version of this, but it's pretty pricey on eBay. I couldn't find it in retail anymore. So I didn't even notice it until I saw this one first. I saw that one first before I saw the Speed Racer. I have other Speed Races. I have other Speed Races. 1/18 scale from like Jada and other companies. They made them in Erdl. They're awesome. Speed Racer Mach 5. I want Yost to make a Mach 5. That'd be great.
Let me read this comment from Jose Plus. It says Christina Ricci and Casper was one of my first crushes. He says.
Yep.
So you want
to
keep
Yellow Jackets. If you watch Yellow Jackets,
I started watching that show. I started watching it. The second season, it didn't do it for me. So
you're right. It wasn't as good.
I stopped. I was enjoying the story of it. It's like I didn't think it needed a whole other season of the show based on what the story's about. And we got into the second season. I started watching it, and I just fell out of it. And I think it's in the third season now. Yeah, I think the third season is about to come out, or maybe it's out already. But Jose, again, Christina Ricci and Casper was one of my first crushes, and I put in that little emoji of the keep. Right? We have Casper holding the keep sign. So if you know, right? Let's see, and then we have. I think I don't know if I might have missed this one. Tim Harvey says, "Hell yeah, white panties and shackles and black snake moon."
Oh, Lord.
Tim says, "Her from Buffalo '66 would be cool. Would be cool." I don't know. I don't think I've seen that actually.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh shit.
Let's see. There you go. Thanks so much, Jose.
Isn't that
All right.
Buffalo '66 with a David Mamet play? Isn't it?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
All right, so let's move on to the last segment of the night here, guys. So this is Mr. Moose. It is his keep, gift, or destroy. Now, Mr. Moose, just very quickly here, just very briefly, don't take too long here, but what are some figures that you picked up maybe like a few years ago, like in 2023? What are some quick figures that you pre-ordered? What are some quick figures that are waitlisted? Just very quickly, just maybe a 2 or 3. What would you say they are?
Well, at first I still had Artisan Joker. I was on my wait list, but I don't think I couldn't. I was sick of waiting for it to pop up because I don't think it will, because I had like number 3,000 in the queue when it came out on that that day. So I don't think they're gonna contact me saying, I got it off of eBay, and so I was willing to pay a little bit extra, but then it wasn't a lot extra.
Okay.
It was the cheapest price I saw on eBay by a little bit of a mile, So that was that one. So in 2023, I remember getting my Alien Ellen Ripley for cheap. I also got a Mirror Spock for wicked cheap. Back then that same day, and I got some other ones. I think I got on that day in 23 on March 4th, 2023. I bought whatchamacallit, how about a brain fart? From Star Wars, Ridley, Ray from one of the movies. I got that cheap, and I got a Black Widow from Winter Soldier, with a long straight hair.
Okay.
So I like So I had to burn one of them.
No. We'll get to that. What are some figures that you have on waitlist right now? Just like 2 or 3.
Waitlist. Well, I had the Flash on waitlist, but I didn't convert it. I kind of let it go. I missed. I had Luke, Bespin Luke on waitlist, but I missed it. And I go, oh shit, I missed it. How did I miss the email on that? I'd have bought that. And what else do I have on waitlist? I had the Mark II on waitlist, but I succumbed and found it on Hot Wars Tour, so I don't have to get that from. I'll just pass on that one. I'm trying to think what else I have on.
Do you have any artisans on waitlist? Any artisan figures on waitlist?
Well, yeah, I had the artisan, with the soldier on waitlist, but I had to go elsewhere for that. I found it for a decent price. For some reason, I got the last one from Toys on Fire, but I'll probably have to pay, the British shipping,
Okay.
And somehow he posted it, and I sent him an email. Well, I tried to buy it on the website, but you couldn't because I'm in America, But he said if I send him an email and send him a deposit through PayPal, I'd be fine, And then he just charge me again. He'll send me an invoice for it, and I'll just pay him on PayPal. That was great. Yeah, but
okay, how about pre-orders? What are just a few pre-orders that you have?
Well, I have Terminator 800, Clean 800, Battle Damage 800, T-1000. What else did I get? Blade.
Okay.
I got on pre-order. I got Wolverine, clean all the Wolverines from Deadpool and Wolverine.
All the Wolverines, all right.
And I think I got two of the shirted, regular Wolverine coming.
Okay.
Because I have 4 Deadpools. All
okay,
right?
so okay,
from,
so you have.
From Deadpool and Wolverine.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do.
I had 5.
This is what I'm going to do, Moose, because I'm going to do this a little different than I usually do when it comes to the Keep, Gift, or Destroy. So the Keep, Gift, or Destroy, it's a figure that I present on the screen, and you've played something like this in person when we did the CaliCon. So I show you a figure, and it's a figure that you're going to keep. It's a figure that you'll keep forever, or gift, one that you have to Maybe you really like it, but not as much as keeping it. So you're going to gift it to someone outside your household and you can admire it there. Or you're going to destroy the figure. It could be connected to something, either another version of that character or a universe of that character or whatever the hell it is, right? For you, it's a little different because you have so many figures. I don't even know what you ultimately love. So what I'm going to do for you, this is my little collection. So just pretend this is your collection, but this represents your collection of figures. So your Keep Gift or Destroy are figures that you receive, that you've owned from 2023 to current. You're going to keep, gift, or destroy your pre-orders, 1/6 figures, or you're going to keep, gift, or destroy any figures that you have on waitlist or any that you're going to put for the rest of the year. So those are your keep, gift, or destroy. So which one would you keep, gift, or destroy, Mr. Moose?
Oh man. I keep the ones I have right now. And I would destroy the ones on the wait list, and I would gift the ones on pre-order. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you're gonna gift the pre-orders, right? So you're gonna keep the ones that you have, right? And then you're gonna gift the pre-orders. All right, let me mark this here real quick. So the ones that you have now, the figures received from 2023 to current. So you're going to keep that. Let me mark it here. All right, so you're keeping that. You are gifting your pre-orders, right? You're gifting those. All right, so you got that. All right, and then you're going to destroy all of your waitlisted figures.
So
right?
if I bought a figure before the waitlist converted, is still still on waitlist, but I already have the figure.
Oh, I see what you mean. All right. So maybe that's why it was quite easy.
Motherfucker.
that's quite easy for you.
I'm not waiting, dude.
Okay.
If I no hesitation. My word is no hesitation. I'm old, dude. I'm over 60. You don't get it. I might never get it.
Okay. All right. So that was quick there.
How many figures do you have in total, you think, Moose? Just guesstimate. No.
Well, in 1/6? In 1/6?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 200.
What?
I think maybe, I don't know.
You know what?
Huh?
You know what? I don't think it's that bad. I was expecting more.
Yeah, I was expecting more.
I was expecting 1,000.
Really know.
To be honest.
I can't say I know for sure because they're kind of like I'm trying to condense them. Like I just bought 3 muscle racks, and I'm probably gonna buy 2 more, or at least one and a half more. And I also have
Wait,
2
are you
details
counting duplicates?
What? Well,
are you counting duplicates?
So.
You get like 12 of one guy.
Well, I don't have 12 of one guy. I mean, maybe all permutations of it, but I only have 4. I only have 4 real Deadpools. But I would have had 5 if they one didn't come broken. I had to ship it to Ohio to get my refund. I mean, I have, but I'm working on it. It's a long process, because I'm trying to make my muscle racks into Costa cases, and
it's a pain in the ass.
So it is a pain in the ass. I know, but I'm working on it. I mean, I got some fabric. I got some black fabric. I'm going to put it on the particle board, and I'm considering getting some of the shells, changing over some of the shells in the muscle rack to a piece of acrylic, so you can see through it. So I'm standing in front of it, something that's below eye level, like knee level. You're not going to see stuff on the bottom shelf, but you can see if I put acrylic on it, I'll be able to peek through and see something like that. Because I have one muscle rack already lit with C Frank. And it's better. It's a better value than any Luke light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's go to you guys. Let's go to you guys real quick. Let's start with Mr. Adam. So, what would you keep, gift, or destroy of these?
Holy shit!
For his collection?
No, for yours.
It's easy. I mean, I keep the figures I've got since 2023.
Okay.
I would gift my pre-orders and destroy the waitlist.
Okay, all right, there you go. All right. This is probably gonna be easy actually for all you guys. But let's go to Dave.
It's not that easy, cause like.
Oh, okay.
Cause I started in 2022, but by the end of 2022, I only had like, I want to say like maybe 6 figures. So the bulk of my figures I got in 2023 and 2024. So if I get rid of the stuff that I got then that's pretty much my whole collection. But like, I don't have, because the Wolverines are coming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that with you. Yeah.
Yeah, like I got 2 of the fucking, deluxe Wolverine coming. I got the Hot Girl Summer Wolverine coming. I got the friggin' the other Hono without the mask.
Oh yeah.
Kid Pool is still on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Nice Pool, hopefully they don't fucking cancel that one, is still on the way. Meanwhile, I've got the whole other bulk of my friggin' Deadpool core that I've been building. And I've got like 5 more Wolverines right now. No, 6 now. Fuck, dude.
I thought it'd be easy, but
because I can, it's easy to destroy the wait list because you never know.
All right,
but like fuck you.
That was my goal the whole time.
This is the hardest one, man, because that's asking a lot, dude. That's because.
Do you want to think about it, and then I'll go back to you?
No, you know what the great thing is I don't actually have to do it, so I'll just keep the ones that I got.
All right,
and I'll gift the friggin' pre-orders.
All right,
damn it.
So I'll be getting your Wolverines there, Dave. I'll
you
take
can
those.
Eat my ass.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
That's we got that MPA rating.
Respectfully.
That's a lot of rum talking right now.
All right.
It's really not.
All right, let's go to Mr. Eddie. Maybe it'll be easy for Eddie here. What'd you do here?
Yeah, it's easy. Keep what I have. Gift the pre-orders. Destroy the waitlist.
All right, there you go.
Hi. Same for me. Keep what I got. Gift the pre-orders. Destroy the waitlist.
All right. And then Robert.
For me, it's kind of difficult because, like the upcoming months is like pre-orders for like horror figures. So
Frankenstein.
I don't want to give those up. So I would probably have to keep my pre-orders. Yeah, I would probably have to keep my pre-orders. Gift what I have, which is hard to.
You have a Batman Batmobile from
I know,
Jazz Inc.
See, that's why it's so difficult because I got my Jazz Inc. 89 and 22, and then my X-Men collection which I have been collecting for like years. So it's gonna be tough, but yeah, I mean, if I had to choose between horror and like comic book stuff, I would choose horror all the time.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, they're just a rarity in this community, anyways. So, but yeah, I'd probably keep my pre-orders, gift 2023 and current, and then destroy all the wait lists. Most of the stuff on wait lists I already got already. So.
Oh, okay. So there isn't one that you guys have on the wait list that you just really, really want then, right? Like it's just like that is the figure that I missed out on. That's what it. That's
Not
what it
really.
like.
I want Boris and Anakin.
It's stuff I want, but do I need?
You know what?
No.
I found these wait lists that if it doesn't come through Sideshow, You can find it on. You just look. You'll find it. You may pay a little bit more than Sideshow, but you'll find it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gotta be patient.
That's what my thinking. It's like if I don't get it now, I can always get it later.
You'll get it.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have a super chat from Figure in a Bubble. It says take a shot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Figure in a Bubble. Unfortunately, I only have one shot, and I already took it when S Beam did it. So
save it for next time.
I owe you a shot for Friday because that's when
only one in the chamber.
We're gonna get turned up on Friday.
I'll do it on Friday. So thank you so much, Mr. Bubble. Figure in a Bubble.
And actually, Figures box stream.
And all right, and then actually, Mr. Bubble, I need to message you on Instagram soon, so keep an eye out for that. But thank you so much there.
Does anyone want to hear my wait list?
If it'll take you less than a minute.
I got it right here.
Never mind.
Obi-Wan Mandalorian. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Obi-Wan Mandalorian. Tony Stark, Mark 7 suit up. Batman Armory with Bruce Wayne. Iron Man Mark 4 with the gantry. Winter Soldier Artisan Deluxe with Special Edition. The Range Trooper. Iron Man, I already got that one. Black Adam, Gold Armor. I don't need a She-Hulk because I got her already. I already kind of passed on Mighty Thor. I should just delete that one. I do want that Ghost Rider. Is anyone going to get that Ghost Rider? The premium format one? I mean, that lights up. That is gorgeous.
Oh, the statue. Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
No. It is a figure.
It is a figure? Oh.
Yeah.
I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, present.
Wait.
The
present toys. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Sideshow for some reason, but go ahead. Yeah.
Well, because you said premium format, right? Or am I just imagining
Which
that?
one?
Never
You're
mind.
talking about the present toy.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's talking about a statue.
Yeah, no, never mind.
But yeah, the premium for the premium format. Exactly, yeah. So I don't need. I have Obi-Wan on my wait list, but I got that already, and that could already convert it. So I want Black Manta. I already have the Mach 1. I got that from Sideshow with a 30% off thing. Crosshairs on my wait list. Doc Ock Deluxe is on the Umbra, Trooper. I had Darth Vader because I was on my wait list at one time. I should just remove it. I got the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man because I converted. I had the Flash, but I passed one of the special edition. There's a Spider-Man, but I forget which one. Oh, this mild must be the mild one from across the Spider-Verse because I missed out. For some reason, I missed out getting it. Artisan Scarlet Witch. I already got the Artisan Joker. Bespin Luke, I lost out on. I couldn't get into WB 100. Wonder Woman, and I see a guy on eBay trying to sell it. A minimum bid of $875, and it's like come and gone like so many times. Like nobody wants to push into it, and I like there's another button on that listing that says make an offer, and I keep on sending one for $500, and he never responds. And I have my oldest wait list is Captain America's stealth suit. That was like the first, remember that? That was the first limited edition
that
they
ain't
had, right?
Oh yeah, I know that shit's done. All right. Thank you so much there, Mr. Moose. So thank you so very much there, and again, thank you so much, Mr. Bubble. Figure the Bubble. Remind me if you're in the live chat on Friday or whatever. Just let me know so I could take that shot there on Friday night. But that's it, guys. That's it for this show, for the live stream. Thanks very much there. So I'm gonna go ahead and show your channels or Instagram pages and stuff like that. So let's do that here. Actually, I forgot to do this since we do have a new channel member here tonight, Mr. Tim. You know what? He picked the other pill. Never mind. To wait until someone picks the blue pill. Never mind, guys. All right. So thank you so much, Tim, for entering the Canon Matrix. Thank you for the super chat, S Beam, and Mr. Figure in a Bubble. Thank you so very much. They're very much appreciated there. All right, so let's go ahead and start with Mr. 1Adam12. I know you did a unboxing of what's her name?
Sabine.
I was gonna say Serene.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I said Sabine when. It's Sabine Wren.
That's right. That's right. And they're trying to find out the name of the
Hey, man.
the cat. Yeah.
I got one dad joke after another. So
All right.
Yeah, Sabine Wren, great, awesome head sculpt. Really good figure. It's interesting. I've been looking at the views on anytime I do an unboxing of a Star Wars figure, and I think this. And I love Star Wars. That's my first love in terms of IP. But there's definitely something that there's a less of an interest in Star Wars right now, and as opposed to like if I do something on the Terminator, if I do something on Marvel or Batman, a lot more people are interested in that than. Or I did like the Marty McFly and the DeLorean. A lot of people are interested in that. Star Wars, people less interested in Star Wars now. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. I have a lot of thoughts on why it is. That's not true. But that's another segment. We're not going there. But yeah, this is. I mean, if you like the Ahsoka show, I do like the Ahsoka show. It's not perfect, but I did enjoy it. And this is a really good, I think 10 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 head sculpt in this figure. And we got Chopper upcoming here that we did as well. So great figure, check that out. Also check out my Terminator review, and great streaming with everyone. Love you guys. Moose, big fan of you in the chats, and great streaming with you. I live in New York now, but as a former Boston area resident, still have family in the area, still a Sox and Pats fan. Now I got one request, Moose. Can you say two things for me, please?
Oh, here we go. Can
you say Tony Stark Mark III, and this is the most important thing. Nomar Garcia Parra. Can you say that?
Okay. Tony Stark Mark III and Nomar Garcia Parra.
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. I missed that accent.
I was gonna ask you something about that too, Moose, but you said it earlier. You said you're gonna park the car or something like that. So I heard that earlier. So.
Yeah, that was great.
So there you go. Thank you, Adam. 1 out of 12. Make sure to check out his channel there for all these awesome kitchen reviews. Not that he's reviewing kitchens, but I mean he's unboxing the things in the kitchen.
We'd update our kitchen if I was reviewing it.
Oh yeah, right, exactly. So thank you so much there, Mr. 1 out of 12. And let's go to Mr. X-Man Supreme. So here's your Instagram page. So what do you have going on there?
Just whatever. I just posted up my friggin' Deadpool core photos, and a couple of them, and the friggin' this guy right here that I just picked up randomly because it's freaking awesome as hell.
I did
this
see
guy.
that. Yeah.
I love this thing. This thing is way cooler than I thought it was going to be, and I already thought it was going to be pretty cool. They did a really good job.
Wait, who did this?
Hasbro. This is Marvel Legends.
Okay, nice.
I got it for like $45 at GameStop. Randomly, I walked into one, and there it was sitting. I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't even know they." I thought it only came with the helmet. I didn't even know they did these separately.
Oh.
But it's pretty
it's a target too.
Yeah. But like just doing that, and I'm going to gonna be on the Hope Show tomorrow with Shane and them. So that'll be fun.
Cool.
Haven't been on there yet, so that'll be new ground. And
so you'll probably do the face off tomorrow, right?
Oh gosh, I probably will, huh?
Right. So
I didn't think about that. Yeah, because I'm the new guy. Yep, I'm gonna have to do it. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna lose. I'm never any good at
They're doing like groups now. That's the way they've been doing.
Oh, that's right. They're doing like groups of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe I can do like the high school science project and just ride on everybody else's.
Right. Well, Mr. Dave, thank you so much for joining us as always. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so very much there. Oh, is that the pumpkin about to blow up?
Oh yeah, the thing is freaking so cool.
I didn't know it did all that.
Yeah, I found out by complete accident. Like I just sat it down really hard one day, and it just friggin' started the timer. It's crazy. This is stupid fucking cool, man.
You're gonna blow yourself up now.
This thing is awesome. I love this thing, dude.
That looks cool.
Hey, Dave.
But again, what the hell?
Dave, I have a question.
Oh,
yeah.
Dave.
I thought he said, "Hey,
Behind
Diddy."
you, is that Stan Lee behind you on that top shelf?
Yeah, that's
thing
my
behind your
spacesuit
head?
stand.
Hey, you know what that's going for? Like that's going for cheap.
I think it is. Yeah, I've seen them all over the place on eBay and other places like that. But when I picked them up, it was like 2022, and Sideshow was like, "We got a warehouse find," and I hadn't been looking like anywhere else. But I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just get them." So I just got them at retail.
Okay.
Silly little man.
You want them to get something, you know? You act on it.
Yeah, well, I wanted him, and I didn't even think that, like I was new, so I wasn't even thinking about like looking at secondary market for him. I figured it's Stan Lee, he's gone.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much,
the first
Dave.
one's gone for sure. You're never gonna get the first one.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him on BST one time for like 100 and I want to say $80. Someone was selling them, and I almost bought them, and I didn't, and I wish I had. But
I think I found a third party at a comic book show before they even released a Hot Toy Stan Lee. I had a Stan Lee forever before that. And I didn't have that many 1/6 figures, but I found it for cheap at a show, and I'll take it. But I would love to get that Hot Toy, that first Hot Toy, all the Hot Toys Stan Lee. I have the Barber because I got that wicked cheap.
Oh yeah.
Did we lose Robert? I don't see him anymore.
I think so.
Oh no.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Mr. Eddie, what do you have going on, Mr. Eddie?
Just the usual CW on Tuesday, and I don't think I'll be on the Hope Show tomorrow. I got work, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that one. But yeah, Tuesday.
Bummer.
And then Friday for this show. So I think that's all I got this week.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Eddie. Much appreciated there as always. A channel member. Thanks very much there. And let's see, Mr. Ty. Let's see. Trying to get your page here. All right, there you go, Mr. Ty. Thank you so much for joining us as always here in the panel. What do you got going on?
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here with you guys. Just chopping it up. Right now, I'm trying to learn 3D modeling to help with some diorama stuff that I want to do, and just basically doing the streams whenever we can. And I have been thinking about doing a video about some 3D printing things because I want to print. I actually started printing a 1-to-1 K2SL. And I was thinking about doing some videos on that. So, that's basically what I'm doing now.
Can you do dioramas by request?
Once I learn how to do it, yes.
Okay.
That's gonna be dope as hell, dude.
Yeah, because I would like a boiler room from A Nightmare on Elm Street, Mr. Ty. So,
me too.
I'll put you on the list.
All right. Okay.
The next Jazz Inc. in the making.
Yeah, there you go.
Hopefully, I wouldn't mind that.
Just trying to get those licenses there.
Hmm.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ty, for joining us here. It was not on purpose that I forgot you at the beginning. So.
I feel a certain way, Gio. I feel a certain way.
But thank you so much, Mr. Ty. And then we have Feel the Burn, Mr. Roberts. So let me show your Instagram. You have your Instagram. Hold on a sec. Go ahead. What do you got going
on? Nothing much is going on with me. Today I just posted up pictures of this bad boy. The
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I saw that there.
Yeah, that dude is dope.
love this.
Oh
figure.
yeah.
I love it.
That's such a great figure.
It is
Presents.
so good.
All
And
the
I got him at a
presents.
good price
Yep.
and everything. And I wanted to hurry up and snatch him up because I've been seeing a lot of people like searching for this figure. So I went ahead. and
Rob,
went
did
on
you
Pop
get him on
Culture.
Sideshow?
No, I got my Pop Culture.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, $200.05 plus shipping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah.
And it was like there's somebody else. I think like Lion Rock might have had it for a while for $199 around Christmas time. They were like giving that figure away for some reason, and I don't understand. I mean, that's a great figure. I mean,
Yeah.
It looked good. I'd like this look more.
It is beautiful.
I have it.
Yeah.
And I thought I got it. I got it for $275 off of Hawk Wars, and I thought I did great, you know. But now I feel inadequate.
All right. Well.
But yeah.
Let's see. But
yeah, that's my
Mr.
favorite
Robert.
suit ever. So yeah, other than that, check it out. Leave a like. As soon as my other Pennywise get here, whenever that is,
yeah.
I will definitely be taking pictures of those along with my Skarsgård Pennywises, so that way I can kill two birds with one stone. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, nothing else been going on. So yeah, waiting for the next live stream to come. So it's been good.
All the in-art Pennywise is shipped.
The in-art.
Sorry, what was the question?
Has all the in-art Pennywise is shipped by now? Because I heard people said they're still waiting for stuff.
Oh really?
They should have. They should have.
That's
They
been
didn't
over a
that.
year, hasn't it?
That shouldn't be a thing.
It definitely should not be. Not from Inart.
Yeah, they should not have
I don't know.
any left.
I don't know.
It was.
I mean,
like-
I'm still.
I don't know.
I'm still waiting for
It's like
Paul
around
Atreides.
1,000 of them.
Paul Atreides, no.
Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah.
Gio, Gio, I ordered the Paul Atreides from Inart directly to get the mouse.
Yeah.
And I paid them in March, and they shipped me the wrong one.
Oh wow! Did they ship
They
you
sent me
the
the
sculpted hair?
standard.
Oh, the standard. Yeah.
Yep.
I heard that. I heard about
They
that.
sent
Yeah.
me the standard, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my replacement.
Oh,
and they
still.
screwed me on another figure too. So I'm
Oh,
really upset with Inart lately, and very upset with Inart.
All right. Well, Mr. Robert, thank you so much for joining us as always. Always appreciate it there. Thank you so very much there. And I think it's just Moose, do you want me to show your Instagram page or your Facebook page?
It doesn't matter either one of them. Everybody knows my real name. I mean, I don't really post much on my Instagram at all. It's like just a picture of me or something like that on my Instagram because
Like
I
right
only
here?
use that for messaging people. Well, it's 12-inch Moose Stream. That's my Facebook. That's my profile right now on my Facebook. It's under Michael Hannon right now. So so I don't, people give away my name all left and right, but I don't really care because you're not going to get anything out of me. I ignore everybody, most everybody. But I love AI. God, AI is great. I mean, it's probably going to ruin our lives.
Have
in
you
the
not
long
seen
run.
T2
But,
or The Matrix? Right. So you love Skynet?
Skynet. Fucking Skynet.
Yeah, it was only delayed for a bit. So, but
you can send me a message. Send me a message on 12-inch _ Moose Stream on Instagram if you want to get a hold of me or something like that. I talked to Dave. I talked to Valkyrie. I talked to Collection Obsession. I talked to a bunch of people. I talked to Figure in a Bubble. All the time. As much as I need to. And that's an older picture. My older AI. And I was goofing around with AI for like days one day when I found out you could do all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
I love that it's like Magneto dressed as Superman. Friggin' Super Nito.
The little kids with my kids when they were like wicked young, when they were babies, they're like my oldest is 21 next month, and my son is like 18 now, so they don't look anything like that. You can show those. I don't care. You know, but.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Moose, thank you so much for joining us here. First time on Figures Talk. Much appreciated.
It's been a pleasure and an honor.
Thank you so much for having
You're a
us.
true gentleman, Gio.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So that's it. For me, I am going to do Figures Talk on Friday instead of Sunday because I won't be able to stream on Sunday. I won't be doing a Met Report next Saturday. So it'll just be Figures Talk. You know, I'll give you guys more details about that later, right? But you know, I'm assuming we're going to start getting a little bit more announcements and releases, I'm guessing. But I guess we'll find out. But for next week, it'll be Friday, and then I should go back to the regular schedule, and then
we can get one tonight. We can go on Hot Toys now. Let's go look on Hot Toys now. You can get one tonight. It's Monday over there.
I think I did check earlier. I didn't see anything there, but
I think that Flash is probably going to drop because Sideshow like briefly released the video, the unboxing, and then they pulled it. So that's probably going to drop the next day or two, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
Nothing on Hot Toys new for 5 days. Wah, wah.
Right. So. All right, guys. So again, thank you so much, people in the live chat. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched this since the beginning. If you're watching in the replay, thank you so very much there as well. Very much appreciated there. Again, Friday, want to do Figures Talk next week, February 28th, the last day of the month. So hope to see you guys there. And thank you so much for the panel for joining me here tonight. You know, it's nowhere near as good if I was doing this by myself. So really do appreciate that. So that's it, guys. Have a good night and have a great week. Thank you so much.
Night, guys. Nice meeting you, everybody. Again. Bye.